Richard. You're listening to the Kevin Holly Show. You are listening to the Kevin Holly Show. The Kevin Holly Show.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
I got the right of way. That's all you got to say. I've been thinking about some things I thought I'd never be thinking. Too many drugs dropped into my mouth, looking for something new, but I end up drinking. Ignore the warnings on the shore, I'll take my chance, swim into danger. I wanna taste life more and more, but you need a little risk for the perfect mixture. This is your station under no control, broadcasting for you to let go. This is your station under no control. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, enjoy the show. Hey! I got the right of way.
This radio person is the whole problem. Are we going to allow this guy to be heard by anyone who can turn a dial?
We've got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
You out there? You listening?
In your face.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Kevin Holly Show. Oh, wow. Hey, we're here. We're live. It is Wednesday night in the Dump Tower in beautiful downtown Newport Richey. If you're listening to us on Spreaker.com/The Kevin Holly Show or KevinHollyShow.com, join us in the chat room and interact with us during the show. Also, you can call us anytime, 727-550-7886. Might want to hold off on the calls for a couple of minutes because we do have a special guest calling the show in just a couple of minutes.
A special guest?
Oh, very special guest. Not as special as the guy sitting caddy corner for me right now.
Don't be so catty, Kevin. Thank you. I'm going to be special because you let me come here.
Thank you for coming here. Stan Down Deyo, everybody. Talk show host extraordinaire. Open Mic Live, the show. OpenMicTheShow.com. Thursday nights. Tomorrow night, you got David Scott, bass player extraordinaire on your show. That's going to be awesome. I'm jealous.
Oh, you really?
I am, but that's neither here nor there.
Okay, hold on.
What?
What if I have him but profess his love for you?
Oh, well, that's a game changer right there. Because everybody knows that I am slightly gay for David Scott.
What if I actually have him use all 5 strings of his bass?
Oh, he's got 5 strings? I love him even more.
No, only girls
he only plays one string, though, right? What?
Yeah. Dum, 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 dum.
No, man, he's going to get into like some kind of funky band or something, right?
Him and Tyler Lewis actually are forming yeah, it's different. It's fun.
Like the Parliament, like George Clinton?
But with some rock involved.
Oh, okay. Well,
so, yeah.
Like crack rocks or just like rock and roll?
It's more like on crack rocks.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, well, it fits in perfectly for our show. He should be here, dude.
Yeah, but he didn't want to come here.
He's been here. He's been here twice, though.
He played his first acoustic set here.
Yeah, dude. How cool was that?
I don't know. Pretty cool when you're a bassist, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Like
how do acoustic sets and bass?
He didn't even play the bass, though. He played like an acoustic 6-string guitar. That's weird.
No, he held a 6-string guitar and played 4 strings.
Man, that just means, that's how good he is. He's
is that what it is?
Multi-talented.
Yeah. Dude, you have a fast... Like, he's one of my best friends in the whole world.
I love the guy.
And I don't love him that much.
I don't know why. I'm obsessed with the guy.
Why, though? What do you think it is about him?
I don't know, man. Maybe he's a Cubs fan. That's why.
Is it just to get to Tyler?
No, absolutely not, dude.
I'm a fan. You're into old guys, aren't you?
Welcome, everybody, to the show. By the way, if you're listening to the show and you want to support our sponsors, our sponsor tonight is marijuanagolf.com. Go to marijuanagolf.com, type in The Kevin Holly Show, all one word, in the promo box at checkout. Get $10 off of a beautiful, breathable golf polo. They also have tees and balls and all the golf apparel and supplies that a medicated golfer might enjoy on the golf course. A medicated golfer, yeah. I am not the type to peruse around the marijuanas. I don't have a card. I'm not like a big pothead or anything like that. But, these guys are, keeping themselves from having seizures and things like that. And they're golfing and enjoying themselves. So why not? I fully support that. Fix your glaucoma and have a good day on the golf course.
You golf, right?
I haven't golfed in like 5 years, but I love golf.
I mean, you love golfing and you've been golfing many, many times.
Oh, yeah. Probably 100 times.
Like, over... 100?
Maybe close to that, yeah.
Yeah, you're young. So, I mean,
Thanks.
what's your best game?
On a
Honest game.
executive course, I shot in the mid 40s, and usually I shoot around 100 on a regular 18 hole.
But for guys like us that are out there smoking marijuana,
Not us. No, I don't. No.
secondhand smoke matters.
Not really.
And the shotguns I gave you in the fucking cart on the way to
Come
the next
on.
one.
I've never golfed with you. Stop spreading rumors. No, I will have a couple of beers and a cigar or two on the golf course. I bring snacks as well, you know.
You bring snacks. You don't even bring snacks to your show.
There's a whole bag of snacks. There's wrap snacks over there. What are you
Yeah, if I
talking
had real
about?
teeth, I'd eat them.
Dude, I highly recommend the Cardi B, the cheesy poof, whatever the hell that is.
You have cheesy poofs?
Yeah, the Cardi B wrap snacks, man. Top of the bag right there. Grab one. Pull it up, dude. They're good. I'm telling you. Anyway, so we're going to have a special guest here in a few minutes. Calling it, those are Lil Yachty's, right? Or no? Let me
Anyway,
see.
listen.
Let me see that.
We have a special guest right now.
Lil Yachty's.
You have people that actually took the time to tune into your show.
Oh, thank you for listening.
Do you know Chris Monaco?
Yeah.
Tell me a story about you and Chris Monaco.
Oh, man. Back in the day, we visited...
A quick story.
Oh, well, yeah, we're friends on Facebook.
How about Ernie? You know Ernie?
I know a lot of Ernies.
Arnie.
Yeah. Arnie's badass.
How do you know?
Again, Facebook friends.
Okay,
Well,
tell me if any of these
I
are
know a
more
lot
than
of
just Facebook
Arnies,
friends.
so I'm not sure which Arnie
I
you're
can tell you
referring
right
to.
now. Ready?
Yeah.
Arnie Price.
Arnie Price, yeah. From The Price is Right.
How about
famous.
Mark Carr?
Mark Carr, Bone Fam. Absolutely.
Bone Fan?
Bone Fam. Family. Yeah.
Oh, Bone Fam.
Yeah. Mark Carr's cool.
Most people don't bone their fam. So Chris Monaco. And how about this
why
one?
do you put me on the spot, dude? What the hell?
How about Jack Hole?
Jack Hole?
Or Jack Holly? Jack?
Yeah, another famous, awesome person.
Famous where?
Facebook friend.
So the only friends you can get to tune in.
That's bologna sandwiches right there, man.
Like I'm giving them shout outs and calling you out.
Mark, Arnie, thank you for listening. Appreciate you guys.
Jack
popping in.
Hole, thank you for
Jack
listening.
Hole. I don't think it's Jack Hole.
I think that's how I'm going to say it.
There's like an apostrophe above the O.
I don't think that's
above
what's
the
going to
E.
make them tune out.
No, you're going to make them tune out. Put me on the spot like that. They're going to be like, this guy's a dick.
So thanks you for letting me be part of your show.
Thank you for coming. That show's over, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
So you have a guy calling in at 8:10, right?
Yeah, a couple of minutes.
And who is this guy? Give him a quick update.
Sure, yeah. His name is David Mcabee. He's called the show before. He's a famous writer, producer, and director. His IMDb page is up on the monitor right now, but you could just do a quick Google search and see who David Mcabee is. And there's a new film that he made that's coming out momentarily called For the Life of Jesse. And that's a movie that he's been working on for a long time. Now, you got to understand, David Mcabee
is for the wife of Jesse, like Jesse's girl.
the wife of Jesse, yeah. I mean, Jesse could be either male or female, you know.
Don't judge Jesse.
I'm just saying. But anyway, David Mcabee's a totally cool guy. He's a lot of fun to talk to. He's one of my better interviews. And we're going to talk to him just, for a few minutes or whatever. We got a bunch of people calling in tonight. You may recall there was a shipwreck last week off of Pasco County, right here locally, and these heroes on a boat saved these guys that were floating on a cooler. We've got one of the heroes calling in, and one of the survivors calling in as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun to talk about
shipwreck. It started at like 8 o'clock, ended at like 11.
No, that's good. Let's be sporadically,
Dude, that David Mcabee looks like a dude I could hang out with, for real.
Oh, he's cool as hell, man. He's funny, too. He's actually funny. He's got a sense of humor.
You said it because I'm looking at him thinking, that dude looks like he could be a comedian, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I guess anybody could be a comedian, really, except you or me, but everybody else could be.
So, other than anybody could be a comedian.
Jack Hole could be a comedian.
How about Mike Tyree?
Mike Tyree, yeah, sure. Okay.
Point made.
He's hilarious. Maybe if he put sleeves on. It's hard to laugh at a guy whose arms are so hairy that it looks like he's wearing like those tattoo sleeves that you get at like the ball game. It's like Devil Rays or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, or shave your arms. That's hilarious. What? What's with that short guy with the shaved arms? I don't know. He's hilarious.
Dude, what if we shaved our initials in his arms while he was sleeping?
Bro, that's a hashtag TKHS or podcast boy. I think that'd be great.
PB,
TKHS, PB. I don't know, whatever. Don't look at me like that and shake your head with your mouth agape.
Because I think he'll wake up before we finish podcast, boy.
If you're going to shake your head at me with your mouth agape, do it backwards and forwards, not side to side. You know what I mean? Just saying. Yeah. Oh, sure. That'll work. You might, switch up the angles. Just saying.
I'll take the bitch. I'll spit the bitches out right now.
I love your new teeth. I really do. You have a beautiful smile now. And you knock down your beard. It's nice and clean. You kind of look like the Marlboro Man now. Just saying, you know.
But I can't even advertise, so what the fuck difference does it make?
What are you going to advertise?
What do you mean?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Look at all the sexiness, bro.
Oh, my God. The sexiness is off the charts, dude.
Did you just see my eHarmony? Is it eHarmony?
No, it's lowered expectations, I believe. Lowered expectations. It's like, I couldn't get shit on Farmers Only.
I'm going to start a dating website called Singles Without Hope.
Stan was on Farmers Only and didn't get any hits, really. So, you know, you've gone to alternative dating
Everyone
sites.
showed up with hose. Wait.
Oh, man.
They were back hose, though.
Oh, back hose.
Patrick Welsh. Do you know Patrick Welsh?
I love Patrick Welsh.
Why do you love Patrick Welsh?
Because he's a handsome guy. Nice dude.
Oh, so you know him well enough to know what he looks like?
Yeah.
So you've been stalking his pictures. How many?
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Is this it?
Oh, shit. Hold on a second here.
Is this it?
You're live on the Kevin Holly Show. Hi.
Kevin, David Mcabee.
David Mcabee in the house. What's up, brother?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. We were just talking about you.
Oh, good. I hope it was all bad stuff.
No. What bad stuff could there possibly be to talk about with David Mcabee? Exciting writer, director, movie producer. Dude, we were just talking about
Sounds like a Google challenge.
Yeah. Stan's in the studio with us. David,
what's up, Stan?
Stan says that you look like you could, because I said you were funny, and he said that you look like you could be a comedian. Have you ever tried anything like that?
My dogs think I'm hilarious. So.
Well, I just figure if you're not good looking, you better be funny. No.
Wow, don't disparage my guests.
Oh, sorry.
I think you're.
Get it. Dig it deep.
Don't tell Stan that. He'll take that the wrong way, you know. Anyway, I think you're handsome, David Mcabee. I really do. I think you're hilarious. And there's a new movie coming out, and I don't want to seem like I'm being quick with you. We have a loaded show tonight. But you've been working on this movie for a while, and it's finally come to fruition. The name of the movie, For the Life of Jesse, right? For the Love of Jesse, right?
Yeah, man, For the Love of Jesse, and you're exactly right. It has been a long road to finally getting it out.
So what were the biggest setbacks making it a long road?
Well, I spent about a year, give or take a little bit, writing it, and then just a few months before we were set to begin production, I had written it for my friend Blake Heron, and he had passed away just a couple months before we were set to begin production. So the producers came to me and said, hey, if you want to stop, we stop. If you want to continue, we can continue. Long story short, we decided to continue because I knew that Blake would have busted my balls for stopping. So we decided to continue, but that meant a whole rewrite of that main character. I had to rewrite the character, rename the character, recast the character.
Wow.
And we were lucky enough to find a Randy Wayne, and he played it very much different from how Blake would have, which was great, which is kind of what I wanted. And then just editing takes forever. Finding distribution takes a hot minute, and we were lucky enough to get through all of that, and bada bing, here we are.
So thanks a lot, Stan, for bringing up that, dude. Wow. You know,
sorry to ask a real question, Kevin.
Save the real question.
The way you look, dude, I had to ask a real question to follow that.
No, that's cool though, man. So David, I haven't really checked the entire cast of this movie, but I know that we are both mutual friends with a lot of people that work with the Joe Williamson Management Group. I want to say Vita Ghaffari is in this movie. Am I correct?
No, Vita is not in this movie, but
okay.
We do have the wonderful Adrienne Barbeau.
Oh,
the legend Adrienne Barbeau. From Escape from New York, The Fog, Maude, I mean, you name it. I grew up watching her, so to have her in one of my films was a blessing, man.
Dude, do you ever get taken away for a few moments, when you go to bed at night or when you're out alone going to Hooters or something like that, getting a beer or a hot dog on the street, and you just think for a second wow, the actress from The Fog is working with me,
No, well, you pretty much painted the picture. It's usually me alone at Hooters trying to get waitresses to watch movies I've made. It's very unsuccessful. It's very lonely, but I end up talking to myself and how stoked I am to work with a lot of people. It's a sad picture.
What's the biggest tip you've left to try to make that happen?
Wait, say it again?
I said, what's the biggest tip you've left at Hooters to try to get them to pay attention to you?
I usually it's my phone number, which to my wife is very a lot of trouble, and it doesn't work either way. So
That's hilarious, dude. One of the last times I was at Hooters was with my daughter, my youngest daughter. And, well, dude.
She works there.
No, no, dude. It's the Hooters by me is right on the water, so it's really cool. It's one of the original ones.
Classy joint.
Yeah, a classy joint. And
They wear underwear.
So I'm sitting there with my daughter, and the waitress was kind of like, I don't want to say hitting on me because I'm certainly not going to toot my own horn, but my daughter, yeah, dude, thank you. My daughter was like, that's my dad, and he's got a girlfriend. This is before like the lockdown. Yeah, it was totally cool, and I was really proud of her because, I mean, it wouldn't matter if that waitress was super hot, going to college, and that's why she's working at Hooters, or she was like the skankiest, meth head in Pasco County. Either way, like, hey, I got a girlfriend. Back off, get in line, ladies. Okay, the line stopped. It's done.
Good. At least your daughter knows, man. Take a number.
Thank you. David knows exactly what I'm talking about, Stan. He knows exactly how I feel. That's why I love this guy.
It's single-digit numbers, but it's still a number.
And then she gave her a number and said, if you ever need a babysitter, there's a business opportunity.
Oh, man, that's where you should go with that, David. You should just ask him to babysit. Get a fake kid. Do you have kids? I never asked you that.
No kids. Just a house full of dogs. So I guess they could puppy sit.
Yeah, dog sit. Yeah, walk your dogs.
Dog sit. Come on over.
David, for the listeners, how old are you, David?
37.
How long you been doing what you're doing right now?
I've been in TV and film for 10 years.
Wow, that's a considerable amount of time.
It's twice as long as I've been doing this.
When did you finally feel like you were getting, you were happy with what you were doing?
I don't know if I'm there yet. I don't know.
So you and Kevin have this.
Yeah, I mean, every day, it's as you guys know, man, it's a hustle trying to just make stuff and get people to watch stuff and hell, get people to pay to watch your stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. Every day is a new adventure.
That's a fair answer. So let me rephrase that. How long in before people started giving you praise that you weren't ready to have?
Right now.
Yeah, no, I wasn't complimenting you. I was just...
Look,
your stuff isn't good. I'm just...
I don't hang out with David Mcabee at Hooters. I would.
Because he won't hang out with you.
I know, but I would. But I totally would. But so what I'm trying to say is I don't know David like that personally that well, right? But from what I do know about him through social media, watching his movies, okay, the trailers are awesome as well. There's movies that haven't come out yet or, before where I watched a trailer and I hadn't seen the movie yet. This is a perfect example. But it's still, you seem like a really happy guy. You seem really fun, You like all the same people and the same genre of film. You know what I mean? So I think we should
set a phenomenal beard, bro. Of course he's happy.
He does, yeah. How could you not be happy with a beard like that?
No, what I say is let's get a case of Coors Light. Let's put on For the Love of Jesse and just see what happens.
Dude, you should do a viewing at the Hooters. You know what I mean?
There we go. It's going to be a world premiere once the world opens up again at like the first Hooters.
The first Hooters is in Clearwater, right? Not far from here, like 20 minutes away from here.
I'm telling you, man, it's destiny.
Come to Florida.
Right, and the first strip club is like 20 minutes away. So.
After party.
There we go. See, that's why I love this guy.
I love that guy.
Yeah,
you were right, Kevin. Usually you're wrong. You were right this time.
I tell you. So David.
It's a lot of the same employees from the Hooters and the strip club. So
they had run in their stockings, so they just took them off.
Yeah, they got to work, man. Well, why is every stripper in here wearing Hooters gear? I don't get it.
There's only one stripper in here, Kevin. That's me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, David, where can people watch and when can people watch For the Love of Jesse?
For the Love of Jesse is available now. You can find it on Amazon, iTunes, Roku, Vudu, Google Play, and PureFlix. And then as of July 1st, it'll be available worldwide. And you can also buy it on DVD. Remember those?
Yeah.
On Target, Walmart, and BestBuy.com.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm going to take a picture of me with that movie at Walmart.
Sell that movie right now to people. Tell people exactly why they need to do one of those things that you just mentioned to watch that movie.
Why? Because the world is in shambles right now, and take 94 minutes out of your day and turn off the news and watch. If you love love, you'll love our movie.
Nice. I like that a lot, dude. Dude, so which one's going to make you the most money? Buy the DVD, get it on Amazon Prime?
Or dating a Hooters chick.
The one that will make me the most money is if you email me and I buy and I sell you a DVD. I'll even sign it. if you want to call me or email me and talk about the movie, I'm happy to do that.
Wow.
But at all those locations, you can find the movie. Like I said, it's available now for streaming, and then in July available at Target, Best Buy, and Walmart.
So I'm going to throw your social media out there for everybody because Mcabee, I mispronounced it the first couple times. It's David
Mcabee.
It's M small C big A B E E Mcabee, but it's
you just call him a big A.
Mcabee. Yeah,
that's rude, bro.
I'm sorry.
It's a big. No, I'm a big A. Big A. Big A and a small D.
I'm going to put a big D in my name somewhere, dude, just because.
There you go.
Wow. All right, so David, we have an idea for you that Stan and I were talking about before the show. Now, if you stick around or come back and listen to this show later,
you'll regret it.
No, you might, but in a little while, we're going to be talking about an event that happened right here locally in Pasco County, Florida, right off of the beach in Newport Richey, Hudson area.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's coming in like 10 minutes. So there was a shipwreck, like a fishing vessel with a couple of guys on it, and the boat capsized, and they were floating on a cooler. And they were like miles out, dude, like 12 miles out. Well, there was another vessel out there that was fishing. They were like 80 miles out, and they had a really big, nice boat, right? And on their way back in, they found the capsized boat, and then they found the guys floating on a cooler and saved them. And tonight, one of the heroes that helped save those guys, will be calling in. And then later on in the 9:30 hour, one of the survivors is calling in. And we thought, Stan and I, that, wow, that might be a really good idea for a movie. And you just happen to be here right now. It could be divine intervention. Maybe you could write a screenplay about this experience. Or maybe not. It might suck. I don't know.
This could be a constipation constellation. We could...
Yeah, man. That's a hell of a story, and like kudos to those guys for being in the right place at the right time. And I'm glad everyone's okay. Yeah, man. I could write the hell out of that script.
See? Stan, I try to tell you, Stan.
Dude, I don't think these people care if you change the storyline or not.
Yeah, the guys on the cooler could be Kevin and Stan, maybe.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, the check clears, man. I'm a great writer.
Cooler's full of dry ice. They didn't...
He says when the check clears, he's a great writer. That's
Dude,
perfect.
You get real people on here, bro. You cost some money.
Yeah, well, I mean, that comes out of your pay, though, Stan.
Whatever, podcast boy. I don't know. So stay tuned in. Seriously, Kevin, for real. Tell him.
I'll stay tuned in. That's
no,
my
not
show.
you.
Oh, David. Yeah, David, definitely stay tuned if you can, if you have the time, or come back when you are available. I know you're a busy guy. You got like 96 dogs. My friend Jeff has 17 cats. He's listening. Anyway.
Jeff, I hope you're not as lonely as that sounds. So.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's awesome.
You know he is, David.
He works way too hard to be lonely. But listen, David, I really appreciate you.
17 cats. So thank you again.
You have to go out and get the food. No, dude, it's an honor. Any and every time that you have something coming out, if I don't reach out to you first, reach out to me. You're always welcome on the show. This is the second time you've been on the show. We have mutual friends. One of my favorite people on the planet, Lorraine Landon. It's just amazing, dude, to be able to talk to you, to be able to watch your work on the big screen, to be able to download it, come back and watch. That's the beauty of today's movies, that you can buy it or rent it or own it, whatever, and you can watch part of it, come back, watch the rest of it. Or if it's really good, like your movies are, you sit there and just watch the whole thing, dude, you know?
So, awesome. No, man, I appreciate that. And like I said to you guys, the listeners, go out, take a break, man. It's a weird time right now. Turn the news off. It's garbage anyways. Put on our movie, and man, you'll feel good. So treat you right.
David, if our listeners go through a David Mcabee marathon because they're inside the house and can't do anything else.
There you go.
After Love of Jesse, what would be the next movie of yours that you would recommend to watch?
Well, it's perfect timing. You can check out my first film, Night Terrors, starring the great Lorraine Landon. That's also on Amazon. And then we're getting ready to release another horror movie, a little short called Nova, which hopefully, fingers crossed, will be done in like a week or two. And then hopefully it'll be available for the world to see. But start with For the Love of Jesse. Go down a little horror train with Night Terrors, and then bada bing, by the time that's done, Nova will be ready to go.
I love that, dude. And I've seen Night Terrors, and dude, that was actually a really good movie. It was a little bit shorter of a movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that one's a short as well. That was my first short. That's the one that actually got me hired to write For the Love of Jesse.
Oh, there you
That's
go.
not my story.
Night Terrors got me divorced.
You and me both. You and me both.
Dude, no, seriously though, Night Terrors was a fantastic movie. Lorraine Landon was that the movie where she was like the drunken actress and she had a disabled daughter? Yeah, dude, great movie, dude. Totally great movie.
Yeah, she's great. I'm working on a new script right now that I'm hopefully we'll have Lorraine in it again. She's great. I want to work with her every day, so I'm trying to churn out content that I can get her in.
Bro, that's awesome. We love her. And she was one of our first real movie star guests on this show years ago, almost 5 years ago. And
she's great, man.
Oh, dude, yeah. We absolutely love her. So kudos to you, dude.
She's a ball buster, man.
I know.
She'll keep you rocking and rolling.
Dude, the first thing she said when we first interviewed her, I was like, hey, how's it going? And she's like, well, I've got like my, what was that? Some kind of drug. It wasn't real, but she's
Roofie.
like, yeah, something like that. She's like, I got my roofies, I got my bottle of wine, and I'm ready to go.
17 cats and I'm out.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Well, hell, it is Wednesday night, so.
For Love of Jesse, Night Terrors, David Mcabee, Mcabee.
There you go.
Look him up. Check him out, because I've been in his window every night since Seven told me about him.
It's weird. But yeah, David, we love you, dude. Thank you for calling in, dude. I got so much loaded up, dude. I can't just keep everybody on the phone, man. I hate to say bye to you.
Can we have him on again?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's fun.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. Again, thank you guys for taking the time. I know you got other stuff going on tonight, but thank you for taking the time to let me promote For the Love of Jesse, available now. Check it out. Leave us nice reviews, because that's the nice thing to do, and it gets us other movies.
Yeah, dude, totally agreed with that whole statement wholeheartedly. I heard every word of it, and I'm just kidding with you, dude. I love you, dude. I really do, and thank you for reaching out to us and sticking with us for the last few years, man, and just being a part of our show and just being in our family as far as that stuff goes, man. It's been an honor, honestly, and always a pleasure to talk to you, man.
No, man, it goes both ways. It's cool for indie filmmakers like myself to have an outlet to promote our stuff, and thank you guys for taking the time. And I hope you guys are safe and sound over there in Florida. It's nice and sunny here in Los Angeles, so taking it one day at a time.
Thanks, dude. All right, David Mcabee, everybody.
What?
All right, man, we'll see you later.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, dude.
Bye.
See you. Dude, I love that guy. He's just cool as shit, really. I wish we had like an hour with him. Like last time we had him for like an hour.
Dude, he was laid back.
Yeah, he's totally cool. I mean, there's nothing not cool about David Mcabee. You know what I mean?
If you have one more good interview with him, he might actually fly himself here to be on the show.
Dude, if we could just like get some more sponsors like marijuanagolf.com, they could raise the money to pay for his ticket. If he wants to wear a mask and sit 6 feet apart from other people on the plane.
I'll go talk to JetBlue.
Yeah, talk to JetBlue. I've got one share of their stock. It's like $13.
So is the plane ticket. But the overhead is $300.
Yeah, he's stuffing like a. I'm not gonna even say it. Anyway.
So Melissa Duran, I recognize that name.
Oh God, really, dude?
Who's Melissa Duran again?
Oh, it's Facebook. Friend on Facebook. Yeah, she's cool. Love that girl.
So, but you know her pretty well, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Doesn't your girlfriend know her pretty well?
She does.
How does she know her?
Oh, that's her mom.
Hi, Mom.
You're a dick, man.
Oh, howdy ho. She said, Spakey the Christmas poo.
I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, she's fun. You know. Alexandra,
so your girlfriend happened to join the chat.
Oh, did she?
Hi.
Cool. Hi, baby.
The famous rapper.
Oh God, don't do this.
Just Thea.
What's up, Just Thea? Can I call her Thea or Just? For the love of Just Thea.
JTC.
How do you know her?
Cypher.
How do you know her? How do you know her, Stan? How do you know Just Thea?
Me and Thea are friends. We've been friends for a while. She's my spiritual advisor.
Cool
yeah, I actually know these fucking people.
Cool story. Cool story, Stan.
Oh, Jojo Chia?
Oh, I don't know her.
Chia.
Facebook friend. She saw
actually,
that.
she kind of is, even though she's your cousin, right?
She saw the hashtag podcast boy and just jumped in. She loves podcast boys. That's like the new Cabana boy. You know what I mean? I'm proud of that moniker. I'll take it all day long. Podcast boy. I'm wearing a Speedo under this and a condom. Yeah, just to be safe. It's COVID-19 times. You know what I mean?
Keeping it general, dude. Why do we keep talking about podcast boy? We don't have to get
I don't
specific.
even want to talk about it.
But you were called. We don't care who did it.
We're not even
we don't
talking
care
about
who did it.
Not bringing it up.
But you were called podcast boy by a person.
Yeah, and I thought that as an insult, and I was like, "That's the best thing I've heard in so long."
Are you serious?
Yeah, like okay, podcast boy,
right? And that's what you got. Right?
Yeah.
Those were the words you chose to attack me with.
Okay, podcast boy. Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
Okay, leftover Larry.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
His name's not Larry, is it?
Sloppy second Steve. Whatever, man. I'll be podcast boy as long as people want to call me that, or as long as you want to call me that, or as long as I call myself that.
Hit it till you quit it, guy. Wait.
No, dude, new movie. David Mcabee producing. It's called Podcast Boy. And I wear like a cape, and I have a microphone that I hold, and I fly through the air with the microphone, and like, Podcast Boy.
But you'd be like Lobster Boy, so you'll have freaking...
two microphones with... Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah.
You can call me whatever Justia says. Oh, she's easy.
Cool like that. Yeah.
That's
cool.
what I'm hearing.
All right, Just.
So if do you remember Lobster Boy? Mm-hmm. Remember the whole thing? Mm-hmm. So if Lobster Boy had crabs...
Oh, wow. That's a conundrum. Right there. Yeah, where would... The doctor's like, well, you've got I can't say it.
Didn't mean to confuse you.
You've got body lice.
Why'd you even say that?
Yeah, what'd you say? Just tell me what I got. Just say it.
Like a bunch of shellfish to me. Shellfish.
Don't be shellfish.
Oh. That's how you talk with these teeth. You're so shellfish.
Wow. You're really making the Podcast Boy thing stick.
I'll make you sticky. Gotcha.
Oh, man. Anyway.
I'm just trying to buy time because was that
Yeah, no, I understand. It's like Radio 101, Hoppy. It's cool. Yeah, we got this. Sorry, did I call you? Don't throw stuff. Stop throwing stuff. Oh, Stan mad. Stan smash. That's how I felt when he was in the studio. That tall 6'12" guy.
Oh, bungo.
Yeah. Oh, smash. Break. Hoppy mad. Hoppy smash. Or then he gets mad at me. Like, why is everybody mad at me all the time? What the hell did I do? I'm like the nicest guy in the world. This guy's like, oh, bro, we just didn't work out, bro. We just, just move on, bro. We weren't good together. That's what he said to me. We weren't good together. Dude. And I'm like, were we dating?
The reason hanging out with you is to try to learn how to be nice.
If anything he took away from that would be, I would feel proud of that. I would be like, wow, I made the guy.
But instead, now you're getting meaner.
Oh, me? Yeah. I don't know what the hell did I do?
I don't know, but you keep sending me shit. I'm going, I'm so proud of you.
I was mad at the world, and Stan's like, you're the best. So proud.
Boy with balls.
Yes. Finally. Kevin's mad. Oh, my God. I feel like Mark Levin.
But you're not even mad. You're just over it.
I'm smiling, dude. Look at my smile.
That's how you know you're over it.
Yeah, that's the funny thing with me and my personality that I've learned over the years.
Your personality?
I know, I barely do, but when it shows, it's like people sometimes think that I'm mad or angry or yelling, but I'm not. I'm smiling and I talk loud. I talk with my hands, and I like to be animated. I like to bring stuff out of other people in conversation. Doesn't mean I'm mad. You'll know when I'm mad because I'll be like, I'm mad. I don't like that. I'll be very vocal about it. Like, that's BS.
Kevin is mad.
I am mad. Kevin smash. Kevin mad.
He's so mad. It'll make your head spin.
I don't know, man.
Dude, listen. So let's just say that someone's confronting you.
Okay, yeah, I like this scenario.
And you do, like, just out of the blue, some that dumbass voice go, Kevin, smash, and start doing this at him.
Oh, man.
I think you'll confuse them enough to punch them in the throat.
If I pulled my pants down and then started doing that, they would probably run away.
That is the best way to win a fight.
Yeah, I don't fight. That's another thing. Like, I haven't been in a fight.
Because you take your pants down.
Well, I do that a lot, but sometimes I don't
you
even
get
wear
butt
pants.
naked,
yeah.
There's a good chance that fight just ended.
Only fight naked in prison. That's it. Never fight naked unless you're in prison.
Yeah, I stopped fighting after a while.
I've never been to prison. Don't plan on going. But if I went, that's the only place I'd fight naked.
I just started calling myself pocket holding pussy.
Well, I mean, you got that Pasco pocket. You're in Pasco right now.
I am?
Yeah. You got to keister something into the Pasco County Jail.
Hold on. I'm in Pasco?
Use your pocket. Yeah, you're in Pasco.
Ugh.
Dude,
why didn't you tell me this weeks ago? I would have never came here.
Pasco County, Florida, famous for live PD. Right here. Right here. We're in downtown Pasco. Downtown Newport Richey in Pasco.
Podcast sticks everywhere.
There's podcast boys all around.
There are?
No, it's just us.
There's no Kevin Holly.
Yeah. Well,
you're the only one. Dude, the security guard knows you.
They all do.
The security guard likes you.
Thank you. They escort our guests up to the studio.
What?
Yeah, you know how much the studio costs me? It's like $50,000 a week, dude. It's expensive.
I wish you had escorts escorting your guests.
Damn, that's a good idea. They should just get like Hooters girls for security. You know what I mean? It's like, she's definitely packing, you know?
But you're going to get the Cooters girls, which is
Cooters girls. You tell the guests.
It's the Pasco version of Hooters.
Randy Holton's like, I can't wait to come back up to the show.
They all got runs in their stockings. Yeah.
He's like, he probably misspelled Hooters. And he gets here and there's a Cooters girl up front. Right this way. Right this way.
The shooter girls, freaking all the glasses
Oh,
have bugs in
dude.
them.
I love that idea. What? All their glasses have bugs on them? What the hell's that?
You're in Pasco.
What does that even mean? Bugs
Okay,
on
so
their
bugs
glasses?
are these things.
Okay.
What was that?
Just
dinging.
random bells and whistles in the studio, bro. It's just
Hold on.
popular.
We're allowed to have noises coming out of our phone?
Well, yeah.
What? Son of a bitch.
What?
I turned mine off because I thought that's how radio worked.
Oh, no. This whole show is done through my phone. Podcast boy. That's what I do. Stan, are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm way better now.
Anyway.
So, Kevin.
Yes.
You had 3 people calling in.
Apparently 2.
Don't listen, bro.
Yeah. This is 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
maybe this was a little late.
So the guy that saved the people was supposed to call in last week?
And he's not, and he's not saving the show right now.
But this dude that's making movies took the time out of his life in California to call in.
Oh, yeah, he's badass. David Mcabee.
So David Mcabee can call in.
Yeah, love that guy.
And who's the dude that...
Well, I'm not going to mention names because I'm not going to disparage. The guy's a hero. He's a hero. He's just busy. He's got family and stuff. You know? He's probably at Hooters eating right now.
He's interviewing with Kelly and fucking...
Yeah. Dude, do you know that the survivors of this shipwreck, they were on TMZ? They were on WFLA on the Spanish channel, man. It was all in Spanish.
What?
Yeah. They've been all around. And you know what's cool about this is I got this gentleman to talk to me before any of that happened last week. So technically, the Kevin Holly Show was first in line to talk to the survivor. That's pretty cool.
But were you the first to talk to him?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I'm not sure. But we're friends on Facebook now. We are, dude. He's a nice guy. Seems like a nice dude.
He does. So they are basically on the same page as, what was his name? Jack Hole?
Hey, Jack Hole's cool. Jack Hole. Jack Hole. I believe he's French.
He's my French cousin. Jack Hole.
Jack Hole. He's cool.
How do you know he's cool?
Because Mark Carr told me he's cool. What? What is happening?
Mark Carr was in there too.
I know. That's why I said it. Because Mark Carr is cool.
How do you know?
Because,
what's the coolest thing about Mark Carr?
That he hasn't had a haircut since lockdown, and he looks kind of like my beard on top of his head. It's gray and curly.
So lockdown has his locks down?
What? Oh, no! You should be famous. You should be a rapper. Oh, man.
Look at Kmart?
Yeah, no. Oh, man.
So, Kevin, did you have any other prep ready for this show?
Oh, yeah, I've got stuff to save this in case this call didn't happen. Absolutely.
So if these callers don't happen, tell me this.
Yeah.
What did you have prepared as backup? Like, what is our game plan? What do you got on there? Let me see this.
Oh, no, don't touch my prep. It's my prep. Yeah, I mean, you can look at it if you really want to.
I might be able to read it.
So this morning, right, I get a knock on my door, right? And I'm like, what the heck could this possibly be, you know? So I go open the door, and they're like, don't open it. And I'm like, what? Okay, so I shut it.
So it wasn't the cops?
No. So I looked through the window. It was 2 guys in matching, like, white shirts with little ties on bicycles, and they were Jacovid witnesses. And they didn't. Jacovid witnesses. There was actually 19 of them. And they told me not to come outside. And I was like, this is the oddest thing I've ever seen in my life. I've got 19.
Venmo them $1 and they just let you read it through the window.
Pretty much, man. They're like, they left some literature for me. And they said, don't open it. Let it sit in the sun for like 4 hours. And then come outside and get it and read it and then donate, you know? Jacovid witnesses. Jacovid witnesses. Thank you.
I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty fucking funny, dude.
Every once in a while, you know? And then it was weird because then I left, right? And I had to go to the store. And I'm thinking like, Publix or Walmart? Publix or Walmart? Publix or Walmart? You know? Yeah. Yeah. So I opted for Walmart.
People are them motherfuckers.
No, me. So I don't know. So I opted for Walmart. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's probably not the best choice, but I really need to buy in bulk, you know? And at this time of the morning, it's probably going to be very slow on a Tuesday morning, right? Totally COVID crowded. Walmart was COVID crowded.
Oh, my God.
COVID crowded.
You ever just sign your name on someone's mask?
That's a great idea. Dude, I saw a really cool mask today. Somebody took like a hockey mask, like a goalie mask, like a Jason Friday the 13th mask, and they cut the bottom of it off and put blood on it and strapped that around their face.
I just want to ask one. Hey, can I sign your mask and then draw a dick on it going into their mouth?
Dude, we should crochet dick masks.
Covidio. We'll call it Covidio.
COVID dicks masks. Covidio. It'll be
us going out on the town.
Getting COVID-19? No, it's not a good idea. It's not
risking our lives drawing dicks on people's... Yeah. So here's the thing is...
Throw another name at me. Go ahead.
No.
Okay.
So Thea's like, it's traumatizing to be the hero too.
Oh, so you can call her Thea.
I can call her whatever the fuck I want.
Okay, cool.
I just can.
I get it. Yeah.
And everyone
I love
involved,
it,
So do you think it was luck that they came upon them, or do you think that that's how shit works? It was kind of like it was meant to happen.
Divine intervention, like Pulp Fiction stuff. Like
she said divine intervention, but I
she's very spiritual.
To me, that's like LOL, divine intervention.
I know that she's spiritual because we're friends on Facebook. So I would have to agree with her that it's got to be divine intervention. That ocean is so big. They were 80 miles out fishing. They come back in at about 12 miles from shore. They find this capsized boat. Then for 2 miles after that, they started going slower, looking for any debris, and they found the guys on the cooler. So the right place, right time, but also probably some higher power. I mean,
let me elaborate on that question then, based on your answer. So, do you believe in luck?
Do I believe in luck?
You personally? Like, no one else has to?
I'm Irish, so yeah, there's a bit of luck, I believe. I have 4-leaf clovers tattooed all over my arm, but they're not the prison kind.
So can you give me a circumstance that you would consider that was luck, not divine intervention?
That was luck and not divine intervention. I mean, any sporting event, I would assume, like
the river card.
What is a river card?
Oh, you've never played poker?
Oh, I've played poker, but I'm terrible at it. I should probably learn what the river card means, and maybe I'd be better.
I just keep going.
Okay. Luck in sports. I don't think poker's a sport, though. But in sports, sure. Like, you throw the Hail Mary, and you think it's going to be divine intervention because you call it the Hail Mary.
Because you're praying the whole fucking time, it's flying through the air.
And then somebody might be lucky enough to catch it, or bounces off somebody's helmet, flips through the air, and, a linebacker or a safety catches it and runs it back 107 yards for a touchdown. You know what I mean? It's luck. Or... because you prayed for it like a Hail Mary. Maybe it's divine intervention.
True.
Ask for the love of just Thea what she thinks.
So here's the thing: is
let it all out, Stan. Get a little on my face there. It's okay. 6 feet away.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Thanks.
If you start swallowing, it won't be on your face. So we've discussed before that when all this shit ends and things open up, I'm actually going to join you and Alexandra, right?
What?
I'm going to church with you.
Oh, you really going to do that?
Huh?
In the chat room, my girlfriend says, "Go, Stan, don't stop." And I said, "Don't stop, Stan." That's the first time he's heard that. From a girl. So you're going to go to church with us? I
usually have distance restrictions between me and females, so I don't hear much.
Those are put on you, though. Yeah, we know. I know. Been there.
Thank you. But usually schools. So listen. But I don't know. I believe in luck. I don't know, like divine intervention. So, okay, what's the weakest thing you've ever prayed for?
The weakest thing I've ever prayed for would have to be money. I think that's the weakest thing.
And you have prayed for it? Like, genuinely?
Probably in my lifetime at some point, yeah.
Did it come to you?
I'm ashamed of it. Look at me, bro. Do you think it came to me? I'm podcast boy. Man, I need you to chip in for the fucking rent this month, dude. Thank you. Anyway.
Now I know why all the other co-hosts left. Broke bitches.
Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, no. I think praying for wants and needs goes against the principles of the religion that I follow, which is basically just Christianity. So, thou shalt not want, thou shalt not really need. I mean,
we do. I mean,
of course we do.
Even if you're a devout Christian,
I pray for people's health, and I like to think I'm a good Samaritan.
And I get that because you're a good dude. You're a good guy. Like David said, guy that's never met you. Like the security guard said that talked to you for 10 fucking minutes. I'm like,
come on. I love you, Nick.
I'm like, you guys, here, dude, we'll chat.
So what does this have to do with luck? I mean, where are you going with this?
I don't know. I was just carrying on the conversation about the people running into them, the people saving them.
Yeah.
And running into a situation where they found the right thing to lead them to the right people at the right time.
Is it luck that they like crashed their boat? Because you could look at it that way as well. Like, that poor boat got capsized, and those unlucky souls were floating on a cooler for 3-4 hours, 12 miles offshore.
Bad luck, you're saying?
How lucky are they? Yeah, I mean, is that luck as well? It's bad luck.
Or piss poor planning.
Did somebody pray that they fucking capsized?
They were like, we know this big boat ain't right, but we're going to take our chances.
It looked like a really nice boat, though, that capsized.
Did it?
Yeah. I got the video up right here, but I also have a song called Is It Luck by Primus.
Let's do this.
Some gals like to kiss my face. Is it luck? You know?
No. It's roofies.
It's roofies. This is a great bass player, unlike David Scott. What? I'm just kidding. I love David Scott.
All right, here's the thing. You're not wrong.
Can David Scott, do that?
Yeah, hold his pocket. Sure.
Thank you. Cool.
That's about it. No.
Do you know that? Do you know that the guy from Primus? What's his name? The hell's his name? He's like the best bass player ever.
I don't know. Another person saying Kevin is such a good guy. It's just killing me, dude.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Bleh.
Anyway,
I'm just jealous.
He plays a fretless 5-string bass guitar. Fretless. He's a fretless bitch.
It's a fretless setlist.
Oh, dude, David Scott's every one of his set lists should be the fretless set list. I love where you're going with this. Wow.
Well, now we're friendless with David fucking Scott. But
wow.
So Primus, I was being forced to go to a Primus show.
I went to one. It was awesome.
Whatever the small little arena is that we have here.
Janice Landing?
No, it's inside.
Brass Mug. Capitol Theater, State Theater.
Doesn't even matter.
Ruth Eckerd Hall.
I think that was it.
Yeah.
So the motor story is this.
Okay.
So leading up to that, I'm listening to Primus in the car because the person making me go is a Primus fan.
Okay.
So in the car, I'm going, oh.
Why?
I don't know, because it's like a Bob Dylan that can play bass. I didn't understand the fucking thing he was saying. We go to the show, dude. I'm a Primus fan.
Now you're a Primus fan.
After seeing him live, it was incredible.
Thank you. It was an ocean of people bobbing their heads and just getting down.
I was watching him, the stage show, and just listening to that frickin' dude. What?
Bro, I'm playing a song from Sailing the Seas of Cheese right now. It's called Fish On from the Fisherman Chronicles.
Melissa Duran says Joan Jett.
Joan Jett. God, no, please. Ever, never. Who said that? Who said
Melissa
that?
Duran.
Can you ban her from the Facebook, please?
Yeah.
Block Mountain for her, please.
Cock Mountain.
Okay. No. Bite your tongue. Sorry, I spit when I said that. 6 feet away. I'm just kidding.
I ran
She's fine.
so far for Duran.
Stop. So anyway, I saw Primus in like 1996 at the University of Illinois, at Eastern Illinois University. Right? Drove down there to see them at like their basketball court, whatever, for the college. Right? And bro, let me tell you something. They had stagehands dressed up like big giant penguins. Okay, in penguin suits. And they had these lights that pushed their shadows up on these white walls behind the stage. So there's these shadows of these penguin guys that were like 30 feet tall. And then the penguin guys were huge. They're already like 10, 12 feet tall. It's like Hoppy in a penguin suit, right? And then every time like the mic stand would fall down or a cord would get tangled, a penguin guy would waddle out, a 10-foot penguin guy, and he'd pick it up and put it right, Dude, it was unbelievably awesome.
That's what I'm saying. The show they put on. So they don't have to put on a big show to mask bad music. They're playing phenomenal music.
Sure.
And put on a big show so that you can enjoy the music to the big show.
Now, Stan, have you gone back and listened to their lyrics and watched their videos and gotten into the band, or are you just really happy with just going to their show and having a good time?
It's like hockey. I'd rather see it live.
Okay. No, that's perfectly fine answer. It really is.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I would listen to it in the car. I'll watch hockey on TV. But live,
totally different.
It's a game changer with that particular band, I think.
I think you're right, because a lot of people can't appreciate what you see live when they're just listening to the music in the car, because it is hard to understand his voice, and the music is different. It's very weird music. You know what I mean? There's a lot of noise in it and stuff, kind of like a mix of Sonic Youth with the Chili Peppers. So like really good bass playing with like a noisy guitar. Right? It's
like a crisp version of Nine Inch Nails.
I always liked Nine Inch Nails though. I've seen them like 5 times too.
I know, but
I saw them in the daytime, dude. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's the daytime. The fog machines are going, and the lights are all flashing, and it's like it's daylight.
Where was that at?
That was at the fairgrounds in Plant City or whatever. Florida State Fairgrounds, where they have the Strawberry Festival, but it was not the Strawberry Festival. It was just a Nine Inch Nails Jane's Addiction concert. It was awesome, dude.
So this is where I'm starting to get a little freaked out, is because, you know, like when you type something in or say something around your computer, all of a sudden you get ads for it. Mm-hmm. So the person that sucked me into that Super Primus show just showed up in the chat board.
Get out of here. Was it Mark Carr?
It was Less of Lisa.
Oh, I already knew that, dude, yeah.
Spin, spin, sugar.
I honestly never had a problem with her, but you were married to her, so, you know. You can say Less of Lisa, and it can mean something. I could say Less of Lisa, and it's just a funny thing I said. I feel bad for Lisa, because you're being such a dick to her right now.
Yeah, but
I'm just kidding. I'm joking with both of you guys. My God. I'm kidding. Oh, Jackhole's laughing about this. He said LOL. You looked, you dumbass. I think I know every word of every song on this album, Sailing the Seas of Cheese. This reminds me of when I was in college, man. Come on, Stan! All this song is about is them in a boat fishing. He's like, I had an egg salad sandwich and I started to chew, and the next thing I know, got a big fat Jew fish.
You know what's not part of that song is capsizing?
Wow! Whoa! Whoa, Stan! Whoa! What? Bro! Holy moly guacamole, dude.
Tiff Monty, welcome.
Wow, what's up, Tiff Monty?
I know her.
Facebook, friends. I met Tiff Monty. My girlfriend and I met her.
I've been getting to know her to get to her husband.
Is her husband cool? I don't know him.
You don't?
I don't think so.
Yeah, her husband's
if you tell me his name's Jack Hole, I'll be so mad at you, dude.
His name's not Jack Hole.
All right. See, anyway, I met Tiff Mont at Mike Tyree's birthday party.
You did?
I did. I tried to ghost, and then you're like,
that work out?
And then I had to high five like 80 people. Like 30 of us got COVID-19. It was crazy.
Kevin, where are you going? Fuck.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Some people.
I did too. It was so funny because you're like sitting like 2 rows behind us in the grass on lawn chairs. We're all out there watching, you know, Tyree's friend's band and his band play or whatever. And it was a great evening. You know, it really was. And I told my girlfriend, I'm like, Alexandra, all right, we're going to ghost just like I always do. I'm known for ghosting. That's how cool I am, girl. Let's do this. You know, it's time to ghost. And I'm like, now's the time. Let's go. And we both stand up, and Stan jumps out of nowhere, and it's like, ha! Where are you going? You gonna say bye to everybody?
When someone's about to leave, dude?
You were watching me like a hawk, dude.
No.
Hawkeye.
I saw you stand up and went, yep. It's about that time.
Totally busted me.
That shit ain't happening with me around.
I'm glad you did that, though, because I did get to meet people that I did not know were even at the party, which was cool.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by not ghosting, 2 things happen. You're not a dick, and you get to say goodbye to people.
Yeah, cool.
People get to say goodbye to you.
Yeah.
And
was Arnie at the party?
So, and then...
What?
No, but Jack Hole was...
Jack Hole.
And
love that guy.
So here's the thing is, that same thing, there was a party out at Thea's a couple weeks back.
Oh, just Thea, yeah.
And someone tried to ghost us at the fire.
Everybody did.
got up and starts to walk away. I'm like, going to bed?
Oh...
Well, I was trying to just sneak off. I'm like,
poor guy's got a headache. He's bleeding out of his penis. And you're like, oh, where are you going, dude? Come back and say bye to everybody, you dick. Quit ghosting everybody.
You heard that, Shaji? He called you a dude.
Oh, God. Sorry. What's with all these weird names? Justia, Shaji. Should I call you?
So she got back to the camper.
Should I call you Stud? Shaji?
Is that like short for stupid
dick? What am I, Kev? I don't get it, man. How do I get a cool apostrophe in my name? I'm going to put a D in there, so it's Kev.
When your name is in the middle of a show title, you don't need a cool apostrophe.
Oh, is it on the wall? I forgot, yeah. I love you, Stan. I love you,
Live
man.
stock radio, right?
Stock radio? Wow.
What's the phone number to Kevin in case nobody else wants to call in?
Did you say livestock radio?
Livestock.
Livestock radio?
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird to me, dude. Like, what does that even mean?
I don't know. We have a sponsor coming up that we're in the works with.
We do.
Livestock radio might work.
I can't wait for that. Should we give out that plug real quick? No? Okay. I won't do it. Hold on, there's a cord here. Fixed it. I think I fixed it.
Well played, Kevin.
Thank you. All I wanted to do was just play that.
Zoom in.
Livestock radio. Dude, I don't like this, man.
Static X.
It's perfect. Dude, so I clicked on a Static X video one day on a link, and I thought it was a different band, similar name, and I was like, oh, I love this band.
Static Cling? Oh.
Something like that. And I played it, and it was horrible. I'm not a Static X fan. Do you want to know why?
You're going to tell us and play it? And
yep, because it's just noise and screaming.
All right, so when you...
Do you like Static X, for real?
Play Push It.
Yeah, that's... Okay, I'll play Push It.
Push it real good.
This is like one of the only songs that's not like... Because it's like, push it, push it. I get it. It's a cool video, too.
Or play your ex-wife's favorite song. I'm going to stupid.
Negative.
Typo negative.
I'm going to braid my goatee like that. What do you think? My beard. Should I?
Melissa says, all right, y'all need a guest glam on your show.
I like that idea. But it's never going to happen.
Why?
Because I don't want to be in the doghouse for anything, ever. I'm a nice guy. I don't need all this controversial stuff, Stan.
You should get a Glammy Grammy in this bitch.
So you could be the bass player and go, and I'll be the guitar player and go, push it. Ready?
Push it.
Hold on, I feel like I'm the swallower.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
You coughing on hairball, dude?
I'm one of the 17 cats that cat owns. I'm not a big fan either.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. That was actually...
It's just noise.
It's one of their better songs. It really is.
Black.
But the other ones are not like that, dude. The other ones are just like straight up noise, man, and I can't get into it, dude. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's just
I don't care for it. I'm not a screaming music type of
me neither. But listen, those guys put their heart and soul into it, and kudos to them. It's cool. A lot of people love it. I'm never going to take anything away from that.
Oh, dude, it's
just not my cup of tea.
The music's tight.
Yeah.
It's just not my music.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Well, you don't like this? I feel like
I dedicated this to my ex-boyfriend.
Bro, I feel like we did this last week.
He's a loser.
I don't get it, man. I don't know. I can't believe that somebody told you not to stop in the chat room, though. What? Now we're going to get all... Okay.
Stop chat.
Stop chat. Stop, Stan. Oh. You hot? I'm hot. It's hot in here.
Let's take off all our clothes.
It's getting hot in here, Stan. It really is, dude. Do you want to take a break here in a minute?
Fuck yeah, so do they.
All right. Well,
we're going to give you some music and shit to listen to so that you can...
I have no idea what breaks I have loaded up. I have the breaks from episode 113. We're on episode 215 right now. So this is over 100 episodes ago. We're going to bring it back old school style on the Kevin Holly Show. On the other side of this break, we're going to get into hopefully another phone call from the survivor of that boat capsizing rescue operation that happened outside of Hudson, Florida here locally last week. It was on TMZ, WFLA. We're going to talk to the survivor, hopefully, if he's not too busy to call us.
He's a loser.
No, he's not. He's awesome. And he's also at church right now. So after that, too, we're going to play the pyramid game. We've got this other game that we still haven't had a name for it yet.
Then we have a new game, Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. And that being said... Stan, thanks for sticking around for this whole first hour, man. It is getting a little warm.
So hot in here.
It's so hot in here, dude.
So hot.
It's the Band-Aid guy. You know that podcast boy and the Band-Aid guy?
Yeah.
We're close, man.
That's my favorite.
Come on, dude.
Come
I love
on,
Nelly.
Smelly.
I love Smelly Nelly.
A little bit of, a little bit of.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Stan. Oh, get on with it, Nelly. Come on.
I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steam. You know, waiting for the right time to flash them keys. And I'm leaving, please believe in. Me and the rest of my heathens. Check it out.
All right. We'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show, games and fun, and hopefully we'll talk to this survivor of that boat crash with Stan Down Deyo right after this quick break.
My name is Morgan Freeman, and you're listening to the Kevin Holly Show.
You're listening to Rex and Randy on Redneck Rockabilly AM 1040. I tell you, it is hotter out there than a Carrie Underwood, Danica Patrick corn dog eating contest. Ain't that right, Randy? I'm sweating harder than Charlie Sheen on a pile of hookers. That boy sure knows how to party. Winning. You bet your ass. And speaking of such, check out this new song by one of my favorites, Scuzz Twitley. Porn stars, wet bars, driving around in fancy cars, high price hookers, bags of coke, pass the pipe and take a toke. Strip show, killer blow, $1,500 hoe, double D's bouncing in my face. Let's go nuts and wreck the place. Let's get loaded, let's get mean. I wanna party like Charlie Sheen. I wanna party like Charlie Sheen. Lap dance, no pants, that's what I call romance. Long legs, mini skirts, drinking till my liver hurts. Get ripped, get stripped, get $1 million for every script. Let's get $1 million bills and roll like Chuck through Beverly Hills. Down on Sunset, on the Seine. I wanna party like Charlie Sheen. I wanna party like Charlie Sheen. Smoking, I ain't joking. Let's hit the lights of Hollywood. It's good to get, and the getting's good. Girls that know just what to do jump on you like a kangaroo. We'll get high, we'll get stoned, we'll eat pie, they'll get boned. Drunken orgies, limousines. I wanna party like Charlie Sheen. Let's get crazy, let's get obscene. I wanna party like Charlie Sheen. I wanna party like Charlie Sheen. Let's go.
I did the fight because she was a willing participant. This whole comparison to me being an actual woman beater is so unoriginal.
He wasn't going there. He said you got.
He knows I wasn't going there.
No, but there's this comparison of, oh, you never punch a woman. She was on air talking smack. She was on social media talking smack. She asked for
wanted to
and
compete.
It wasn't like I called upon her and put her under pressure to do it.
And she's no princess either. She's a big girl, strong and trained.
Dude, she took out my right arm. I'm now just being able to work out. Now it's 5 weeks ago.
Do you have a bruise? Can I see it?
It's gone.
Oh, look at that.
Man, look at that gun
right there.
Nothing
Put that away,
I'm all
bro.
fat now.
You got a permit for that?
Man, small arms permit.
The gun show's in town.
No, we know. She was a willing participant. That,
I just don't think it was a fair at the end. I think you actually should have won. If you counted punches and this, that, and the other.
You didn't think they were ever going to let him win, did you? Come on.
But she did get a couple of haymakers in there at the end.
But I'm nothing more than a woman beater. Compare me to somebody that gets mad at his wife. for smacking her with a frying
Nobody's
pan.
doing that here, man. Nobody's doing that here. Although Philbert does beat his wife.
What?
Yeah, I heard.
I do not.
He lives on my street. I can hear her yelling and screaming.
That's the dog.
Oh, okay.
That's just the wild sex.
It's the wild
definitely
sex,
not
right?
that, Hoppy.
Oh, well, not when you're there anyway. Hey, hey, there's the bell, Hoppy. You want to work the bell? Or you can work this. Yeah, fucking
the wacky morning zoo.
I wouldn't use it now. You'll get a cold sore.
Hold on, he said wacky morning zoo. I got all these, man. It's morning zoo time. We got Ryan Hoppy on the show, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do traffic and weather in a minute. Hey, oh, I hit the wrong button. God, you suck. What did I do? My knuckles hit it, dude. Got these big knuckles.
It's time for prank calls on the 10, weather on the 20s, and your celebrity news on the 30s. It's time for the Z100 Morning Zoo. Monica, what's going on with traffic? Thank you for the update. What's going on with celebrity sleaze?
I didn't get my report yet.
Who's banging who? Time for Roanoke, Virginia's Morning Zoo.
All right.
That was fun.
That was cool. We could do that again later if you want. Or we could do it right now. It's the morning zoo.
I'm a local celebrity in Kansas City, Missouri.
It'll make your head spin.
RMF, Rhino's morning frequency. I'm the shock jock in Milwaukee.
Rhino. he sucks in to wind it up, dude. You don't suck, you just blow, dude. Or, yeah, I got that backwards. You do suck. No, I didn't mean it like that. Shit. Goddamn, hey, it's a morning zoo, everybody. Hey, oh.
What up, Kevin?
Knock
Holly?
your socks off.
Are you feeling Holly this morning?
I'm feeling Holly today. Oh, man, I was feeling...
How's Pops doing? This is better than my own podcast. It's Fake Morning Zoo.
I got lightheaded. I laughed so hard on that one, dude.
We're number one
How's Pops doing?
in Bismarck, Idaho. That's our town. I'm the local shock jock in Bismarck, Idaho. Rhino in the morning.
Who's the party boy? Ryan's the party boy. Oh, come on.
Dude, maybe my calling isn't being me, it's being some hacky shock jock morning zoo in a small town who thinks he's a local celebrity.
So I'll see you tomorrow morning here then.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Stop sucking it. Just blow it. That's all you gotta do. Blow it harder.
Tastes like bleach.
It tastes like mint. That's not mint.
Bleach?
Tastes like bleach.
It was in his mouth earlier.
It's not the only place.
Get why it tastes like bleach?
No holds barred. No holes barred. Holy shit. I think we should take our first break a little early because it's hot.
What's coming up in Celebrity Sleaze after the break?
Oh, we got Facebook save.
But first, we gotta get to a prank call.
Okay, let's do a prank call, everybody.
1-800, call me now. I'll prank call you.
Slow down, Ryan.
That's how every morning zoo is.
My name is Morgan Freeman, and you're listening to The Kevin Holly Show.
Oh, shit. Hold on. We got
nothing like Kevin Holly, or Morgan Freeman.
We got a live caller. Hi, welcome to the Kevin Holly Show.
You're on the blower.
Hello.
Hello.
Speak.
Hi, you're on the air.
Oh, someone's going to prank call us is what is happening right now. Private number.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, the Kevin Holly Show just got pranked. It's the morning zoo, Ryan. Dude, you suck at that. I mean, don't suck at it. Just blow it. Yeah, please, Mel, could you?
She's good at blowing.
I'm not going to get it. There it is. She took it away, dude. She straight up...
Oh my God! My aunt just sent me a text about when I walked out on Drew's show today. I've been sick with worry. Oh my
man.
God!
We love Drew here on the Kevin Holly Show.
Oh yeah, hey, you're live on the show. Who dat?
Hi, this is Mason. Am I caller number 7?
You are caller number
Dookie.
6. Sorry.
What did he win? No,
He didn't win nothing.
What do you want from the Zoo Den of Prizes?
You guys giving away Starbucks gift certificates?
We do, $25, and you get to see Bruno Mars next weekend while drinking the coffee. All because of the Fargo Morning Zoo.
All you gotta do is come into the studio and show us your titties.
I got them. Basically, what PPOD Mad Dog Moo Pies there are facing bugs.
I have no idea what's going on right now. Because it's the Morning Zoo, everybody. Nobody knows what's going on.
It's a wacky morning show. Tookie Tookie.
What would our radio names be? Mine would be Rhino.
You'd be Rhino's, what was it?
Rhino's Morning Frequency.
Wasn't that something you did in like the 4th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you know that?
Because I follow you, Ryan. I'm a huge fan, man.
Yeah, I liked the show Rover's Morning Glory 10 years ago, so I liked how it was RMG. So I was like, I should do RMF. Rhino's Morning Frequency.
I think that's a great idea, man. We should continue to do that. You should do that tomorrow morning right here in this studio at, I don't know, what time? Morning drive is 8 a.m. to 12, right? Something like that?
It's like 6 to 11.
Yeah.
6 to 11? I was close.
Okay, well, on your time, yeah.
Well, on the IRN, the Internet Radio Network, the IRNbroadcast.com, I am played Friday mornings, morning drive at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out the Kevin Holly Show and listen to the smooth sounds of Filbert, Ryan Hobby, and Melissa. Thank you.
Is that your radio voice?
That was my... dude, I should play... Okay, you guys could do a Morning Zoo. I want to do like a late night jazz, you know?
Have you heard the Swed Motel on like 95.7 The Beat? Hey, this is Keith Wet. I'm going to make your panties wet. It's the greatest show ever. I love the Swed Motel. He'll have a girl call in.
Did you say Sweat Motel or Swag Motel?
Yeah, it's Sweat. It's Keith Sweat, the old
Keith
R&B
Sweat.
swinger. He does like a late night...
Swinger or singer?
Singer!
Okay, they said swinger and I got all excited.
He's like,
Sweat
hey, it's
Motel.
the Sweat Motel.
My name's Keith
Susie
Sweat.
from Chattanooga, Tennessee. You're on the air. Hey, Keith, I'm a big fan of your work.
Tell me what you like about me.
I'm about to play some R. Kelly, and then I'll piss on you.
I was listening to a show like that in Chicago, and it was like it was all like this music. Here it is, right here, and it was like, "Come on, you piece of shit!" And it
Dance Factory?
No, it was birthdays, and they were like, "And what's your birthday song?" And
birthday shout out in the house. What?
You calling the birthday wrong? You tell me what's your birthday song? And they were like, "It's what? And it's my birthday." I'm calling from... Yeah, it was something like that. I'm not a shock job, man. I can't do it as good as you. You're a professional at it.
No. I've just listened to radio for 12 years. I know what I'm listening to.
Yeah, right on. Sorry, what are you trying to say, man?
You're okay.
Jeez, man.
Better than me.
Hi, this is Lisa London, and you are listening to The Kevin Holly Show.
Let me ask you another question, sir, while I've got you on the phone. And again, I appreciate that. We're talking to Bernie Sanders, presidential candidate. What do you think of Hillary Clinton and Benghazi?
Hillary Clinton's human suit is malfunctioning. And Benghazi was a horrible tragedy.
Oh, okay. Thank you. What? Do you have any thoughts on sports and the sports taking away the attention span of the American people from what is actually more important?
I'm a big fan of sports.
Okay, Mr. Sanders, thank you for that. What do you think of, what are your thoughts, what are your opinions on the protesters, the Bernie Sanders protesters versus the Donald Trump protesters?
The right to free speech must be upheld.
Thank you for elaborating on that, sir. What do you think of the Silver Fox, Anderson Cooper on CNN, staging words that were taken out of context and tricking Donald Trump into saying things that he wasn't trying to say about illegal immigration and its effects on the protesters?
I thought their first album was a lot better.
Okay.
You heard it today.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you know what the Fox says? What does the Fox say?
We will find out what it says.
Mr. Sanders, it's a pleasure to talk to you. This is Jay Bird. I'd like to know what you have to say about the city of New York reducing the size of sodas that can be purchased. Because personally, I like a 44-ounce soda, and I do not like being restricted to a 16-ounce soda.
We will allocate your soda from somewhere.
But how big will my soda be?
It will be the biggest ever.
The biggest ever.
How much will it cost me? Will it be free?
You won't pay a dime.
Will he pay more than a dime?
You won't pay a dime.
What do you think about the $15 an hour for fast food workers? Is that a good living wage, or is that pushing it over the top?
What we are going to do is we are going to take these monies away from these other people, and we're going to give them to those people.
Well, what happens to the other people?
They are the super rich, and they are going to have their monies, and they're going to get them taken.
Okay, Jaybird?
I just got to say, Mr. Sanders, I love your philosophy. I think it's outstanding. And I just want to know, how do you feel about ISIS? Muslims in general.
We love them.
So you feel they're all pretty good people? They're willing to just come over and accept U.S. culture?
We must give them housing and jobs.
What if they decide to rape, my daughter or son or something?
It's their religious freedom.
All right, Mr. Sanders, I know you have a rough path going ahead. I mean, it doesn't show that you can win.
Look, what we're going to do is we're going to take the super delegates and we're going to go to the big party.
And you're going to win in a contested convention, is what you're saying? You're going to get more of the super delegates?
Watch out!
Mr. Sanders, doesn't that go against everything that you believe in? I mean, contesting and trying to grip the super delegates, doesn't the vote of the American people outweigh the super delegates? Don't you want to win in that fashion?
The people are behind us.
How do you feel about Obama? Are you guys close?
I love him.
What about Michelle Obama? What bathroom do you think she stands up to pee in?
The men's.
Now, Mr. Sanders.
This podcast coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got a bag, 'cause I'm not brown. And I'm the other color, so my coats think they have the authority to talk for the majority. Fuck that shit, 'cause I ain't the one for a homeless motherfucker with a mic and some puns to be beaten on. He's really pale. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show. Oh, my God. It is Wednesday night. We're live in the Dump Tower. Very expensive studio. Podcast boy here in the house. We got Stan Down Deyo, talk show host extraordinaire. And we're hoping that things will come to fruition with this phone call here. Looking to talk to one of the survivors from that boating incident offshore here in Pasco County. Special thanks to David Mcabee for calling in the first hour. Movie producer, writer, director. David Mcabee, everybody. Love that guy. Dude. What a great beard. What a fun person, you know?
Yes. That's a great call. That's one of my favorite calls since I've been doing this show.
The first one was even better a couple of years ago when he called in. Dude, Night Terrors was a great movie. You weren't here that day, but Night Terrors was a fantastic movie starring Lorraine Landon as she was like a drunken, like almost washed up actress in LA trying to just get work, and she had a special needs daughter in a wheelchair, and the special needs daughter had all these like weird ghost experiences throughout the night. It's like night terrors, you know. And oh my god, dude, the visuals, the special effects in that movie were fantastic. It was like a cult classic of our time. You know what I mean? It's going to be forever a cult classic. Night Terrors, great movie. If For the Love of Jesse is anything like that as far as quality goes, I think we're all going to be very happy with that. David Mcabee is very talented, man. Very cool.
So I watched For the Love of Jesse, then eat mushrooms, and then watch Night Terrors.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely do that. Yeah. Put the mushrooms on like a cheeseburger from McDonald's and just eat it all real fast.
That's so cute. You think I can eat a cheeseburger?
If you swallow it whole, what? Swallow the whole.
How much meat do you think I can take at once?
I'll swallow your soul. Remember that? What?
No, what is that?
That was from the movie with, remember Sam Ash? This is my boomstick. Evil Dead 1, 2, and 3. Laureen Landon, who was in Night Terrors, was also in Maniac Cop with the same guy, Sam Ash. Great movie. A whole bunch of great movies, dude. That whole clique of people, I'm telling you. We're blessed on the Kevin Holly Show to have built relationships with the Joel Williamson Management Group, producers like David Mcabee, the late and great Larry Cohen. You remember the movie The Stuff back in the 80s?
The Right Stuff?
No, not The Right Stuff, but the other stuff. Also, Mel Novak, a famous movie villain, 30, 40-year career. He fought Bruce Lee in Game of Death. He fought Chuck Norris.
Did he win?
No. No. You know, interesting side tidbit on Mel Novak, the actor, the famous movie villain. In the movie Game of Death, he fought Bruce Lee, but he was also sitting in a director's chair in that movie, and he pulled a pistol out and shot at Bruce Lee. And it was very similar to what happened in the movie The Crow with Bruce Lee's son. Almost the same, like, scene.
Circumstance.
Yeah. But that actually killed, Brandon Lee. And I asked him about that. If you go back a few years, it's like episode like 120 or something like that, where we interviewed Mel Novak. It's on our show reel. You can listen to it for free, Spreaker.com or KevinHollyShow.com. Anyway, it was really interesting. I asked him about that. Like, how did you feel about that? Like, knowing that happened to his son decades later. And he told us a story about how he knew Bruce Lee and he knew his wife and he knew Brandon as a child and all that stuff. It was really interesting, very cool, surreal to me, like just like starstruck type interview,
And that's the thing is, like, could you imagine, like, being friends with a family like that?
Dude, yeah.
I mean, from the internal soul perspective of it to just the fame part of it and everything in between. Yeah. And if you need someone, they could do it.
Not only that, dude, you know what Mel Novak does with his time now? He still acts. He's still in movies.
Watches Kevin Holly?
No, that too. But he's actually like a minister now, and he goes to prisons in Los Angeles, in California, and he mentors prisoners and tries to help them rehabilitate. He probably speaks the word of God a lot. I don't know exactly how he does it. He talked about
Minister Gilmore?
Kind of like that. He's mad right now about this whole thing that happened with that poor gentleman that got killed by the police or whatever in Minneapolis. Oh, Minister Brad Gilmore is pissed, man. Yeah, it was horrible to watch, dude. Look, I know racism exists. It's one of the biggest problems is the media keeps accelerating these stories, man.
One of the biggest problems is the people with authority.
Well, of course, dude. Yeah, I'm not sugarcoating anything.
And we're not going to get into it because that's not what the show is.
No, of course not.
But I watched that video today and went,
Brad Gilmore's funny. You know what I mean?
Bitch, dude.
It's sad that somebody so funny gets so upset. It's not cool that stuff happens.
You know, Robin Williams hung himself, right?
What? Say that again?
Robin Williams hung himself.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Comedians are serious.
I know, dude. Well, look at me.
You're not.
I'm not a comedian. What?
I'm just waiting for you to hang yourself.
No, but it's to me it's sad that the media is really playing a role in dividing people and only showing the things that are going to make people upset. And it's sad to say that those things do exist still. But it's also sad to say that the media is only concentrating on those things. It's like I get it. Watch our commercials. I totally understand it. But there's also political side to it as well. It's just sad, dude, all around. There's nothing good about it. Nobody's happy about any of it, dude.
I literally know people that get their news from Facebook, dude.
Yeah,
that's where the world is.
I cut the cord on the news when this first lockdown. Do you know that my girlfriend moved in with me the first day of the lockdown, and I was like, we better hurry up and move your stuff because they're going to be like making us shelter in place.
That's smooth ass shit.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you. I didn't think about that, dude. Kev Dog, woo!
We're running out of time, baby.
No, but that's really how it went down, and ever since we've been homeschooling our kids, and you can't go anywhere. You can't take the kids to the park. You can't even go to college. You can't do anything. you know, and to start another chapter in a relationship, man, even though, you know, we have our ups and downs, which mostly ups, you know, we don't really argue, you know what I mean? But there's something to be said about like surviving this whole 3 or 4 months of just ridiculous's, man. As a new couple like that, wow, dude. You know, I'm kind of proud of her.
Shit that y'all
Very
don't
proud
really
of her.
argue. Can we check last week's chat?
You're a dick. Oh man. So anyway, it is getting hot in here still, dude. We should have turned the AC on when we left. It's okay though. We don't want to talk about technical problems on the show. It's not good radio, Stan.
No, you can do that tomorrow night.
Yeah. Your show's like outside in a tent with Mike Tyree.
And we have less technical problems in it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't get it, man. You know why? Because he doesn't just use his 10 fingers. He uses the hair on his arms like fingers. He's got like 1,000 fingers. Mike Tyree with a hairy
No,
ass
you
arms.
have a... Hold on.
I love the guy, man. He just...
Listen, Kevin.
Okay.
You can't compare the two.
What, his arms and my arms? What?
No, the talent. You have talent. He has education.
Please, carry on.
Because that is the difference, though. You're trying to carry on a show and do what Mike does.
I have education.
So you're trying to carry on a show.
I hear what you're saying. I actually really appreciate you saying that.
And do what Mike does at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All you have is a buffer.
I don't do as much as Mike does, though. He's using OBS and cameras and all this other stuff. You know, because I'm doing the...
He has the time to do it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You refuse to let someone help you. So... which is cool. But look how good you are at this. I've heard your shows where you're doing this by yourself.
Thanks, man.
Dude, it's incredible. I've done shows with just me and Mike. Now, not enough of them to hone in that skill or whatever, but to maintain a show and maintain attention of people for that long of a time by yourself.
For free?
Is incredible.
I'm not getting any...
Fuck being free.
Oh, if you're getting paid for it, you do it every
incredible.
day, you can hone your skills, you know what I mean?
But it's incredible.
Thanks, man.
I know how hard it is.
You know who did really good?
Understand how hard that is.
You know who did really good yesterday alone? Out of the blue? John Senning.
I had, I was almost out. The pump was...
No, John Senning yesterday. No Drew, no Micah, just himself.
Okay.
4 hours. He killed it. He totally killed it.
So now, John Senning came from a podcast to 1025.
The Crowded Table. Yeah.
And at first, I was a little jealous of John.
Who isn't, man? And God, he got handsome.
I'm not now.
He got handsome all of a sudden, too.
I'm not... At first, I'm like, fuck. But then after realizing that his podcast had famous people on it, number one, because there was famous WWE wrestlers on that podcast.
Sure, yeah.
With him. Number one. So now you have the in. We'll start there. But he's way better than just that. John Senning
he's a natural.
is incredible.
Yeah,
that
really
guy
good.
deserves to be where he is right now.
No, totally.
And I'm not jealous anymore. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's how it's done.
That's good of you. I texted him yesterday after the show, and I said, hey, dude, just to let you know, I only give accolades like this. I'm not kissing anybody's ass. But when it's well-deserved, I'm like, I could tell you worked really hard, and you maintained a solid solo show on FM radio for 4 straight hours. Kudos, dude. You did great. I'm proud of you, you know. And he was like, thanks, man. Cool. Yeah,
dude, he gives a fuck. He's good at it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's good.
Yeah, as good as me, or, I mean, I'm just kidding, dude.
No, he's actually good. I'm only blowing smoke up your ass because I'm sitting across from you.
He's fantastic. He really is.
But that's what I mean is, you, my friend, it for what we do, it's impressive as fuck.
I appreciate you saying that, man, because I'm just a podcast boy.
And you know me, I'd be happy to just call you a piece of shit, but
yeah,
in this instance, I can't.
Well, who doesn't, you know?
Alexander, text me. No.
Oh, bro.
What?
I mean, just...
I just want dick
back off, man!
I want dick pics!
I'll just give you them.
Oh, never mind, Alexander.
I'll show you my dick right now.
Delete my number.
Yeah, just turn that camera around and I'll show you, you know. I'm just kidding, don't. Who's in the chat on Facebook?
Melissa Duran.
Oh, good God.
Incredible.
Why do you keep doing this to me?
What up, Melissa? Dude, that's my favorite.
I call her Missy, just so you know. I mean, you're not on that level yet.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
I feel like I should respect her.
Yeah, you should.
As a woman.
Yeah, you should.
And as a person.
Yeah, you should.
And as the only fucking person watching this show.
Bullshit. We all know that Jack Holay is in there, too. What about Martine Gramatica? Where's Martine at? I bet she's in there.
Watching reruns of Gilligan's Island. So anyway, thank you, Melissa, for sticking around. I didn't see her name last week, and I was really sad, to be honest with you.
What?
I look forward to seeing Melissa's name in the chat board every week. Even if she doesn't call in, like
Stan,
she
just
should
give it
right
up,
now.
dude. Just give it up, man.
What?
Just give it up, man. Just give it up, man.
Dude, I got a new app where you can just punch in someone's phone number and it gives you their address.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
What? Why, Kevin?
She lives in a very gated community. Okay, to keep people like you out.
I'm very gay, so that works. Perfect.
Oh man,
I don't understand. Why don't you want me near your people?
Top birds I'm feeding, no deceiving, nothing up my sleeving, no teasing.
Because Stan,
I need you to get up on the dance floor. Get that man what he asking for.
Get that man what he asking for.
Dude, so you see how he's dancing when he does that? He's got his hands on, like
under his armpits.
Superstar?
Yeah.
If he just freaking...
I feel like Justia does that. Like she smells her fingertips when she's with you. Like, oh, Stan just left. Smells her fingertips. I'm just saying. Just saying. What? What?
You have to absorb the odor to get rid of it.
Yeah, she's doing her best, dude.
If you don't understand the odor, you can't rid yourself of it.
She's like, what the hell is that?
She's like, did he take his shoes off?
Yes. It's like we just did like a seance and we looked at the stars and everything's like really groovy right now. And
do
it's
your
like
feet
people
stink?
are camping.
Are you a stinky foot guy?
Smell in here. No, my kids though. They got stinky feet.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Your daughters?
All kids do.
All kids do.
Yeah. How do you not know this? You love kids.
Other people's kids.
No, I don't really have stinky feet. You know why? I walk around barefoot a lot, and then I go in the pool and clean my feet. I give myself Albanian footbaths. Do you know what an Albanian footbath is, Stan?
No, Kevin. What's an Albanian footbath?
I'll save it for later, but I do that all the time. Make sure
that's
my
what you
feet
do
are
with
clean.
most baths.
Yeah.
Save them for later.
Thanks for explaining it. Yeah. It's true, though.
Are you serious?
Yeah, let's see if we can get...
when was the last time you bathed?
Bathed?
Bathed. B-A-T-H-E-D.
With a big D?
Hold on.
I bathed today, actually.
Bathed or showered?
I took a shower.
When was the last time you took a bath?
Oh, very recently. On Sunday, I believe, Saturday. Because I had to put a hitch on my minivan. And I had to work on my minivan. And it was so heavy. And it's so hard to do it because if the van's not on a lift, it's hard to get it up on a 45-degree angle to slide those things. So I was just exhausted, sweating like a pig.
How am I supposed to get all those kids to Chuck E. Cheese if I don't have a hitch on my pocket?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I was sweating like a pig at a Phillips. I was sweating so bad.
Like a pig at Filbert's. No.
Profusely. And so I took a bath. I took a jet bath.
Sweat?
Yeah, they sweat, dude, all day long.
How do you know?
I asked one.
You like a corner man for a pig?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Is that corner man? You got this, pig. Get back in there. What are you, crazy, Rock? Get in there, pig. You're a beast.
This whole thing is a bore.
Wow, dude. Wow, you're making me crazy, dude. Oh, I don't mean to rib you, you know. Right now, Missy Duran is putting her snout up. Like,
actually, I don't even think she's in the fucking. She stopped listening.
Good for her.
As soon as we started
do something productive.
stalking her.
Yeah. She's like, I don't blame you.
She's like, dude, Stan was cool until he started stalking me. I'm like, dude, ignore that 5-gallon bucket tipped over outside your window.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
It's not mine.
Yeah, it's no big squeal. Thank you.
So Joey Duran.
All day.
Joey Clark, sorry.
What? Joey Clark. He plays guitar.
For who?
For a mega church. No, he's a sound guy for a mega church, like a light and sound guy. He's friends with Johnny Jones, man. Joey Clark's cool.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you don't know our people? No. It's Joey Clark, man.
He's friends with Johnny Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of Johnny Jones' only black friends.
You realize is Joey black?
I think he is. I mean, he looks white. He looks like the guy from REM.
All I see is
shiny, happy people holding hands.
I see the little circle with his picture in it, and he looks importish.
I think he might be. I think he's Cuban or something. But he looks like a white guy.
You realize it's not black or white, right?
I don't know what I'm saying, Stan. He's a really nice guy.
That means that he didn't capsize his boat all the way. He made it.
It's just never going to happen with these calls, dude.
So Jones,
I tried, man.
Dude,
I tried.
Johnny Jones is my favorite cracker in the whole world.
I love Johnny Jones, man. I had to unfollow him. I didn't unfriend him. I unfollowed him because he keeps posting these like polarizing topics on Facebook, and I keep jumping in, and then I keep looking like a dick, and I don't want to look like a dick. I love the guy, so I just I just won't jump in.
Polarizing topics.
Oh God, here we go.
What might be a polarizing topic that Johnny Jones has posted?
Oh, it's been so long, I don't know.
What might be a polarizing topic that Johnny Jones has posted? Yeah, I got till 11, bro.
I mean, I don't know. Let's look him up right now. How about that?
Okay, how about this? So Poet, you know who John Poet is?
I do.
All right, so last night he posted reverse racism. Anyone know what this is? And I went,
wow, he's really
going
going
it's
there?
something like reverse cowboy, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, like we were all oppressed like black people were. Come on.
So then I went and found a thing that said, it's not a real thing, you illiterate cunts. And then I went, person, reverse racism is when black people are racist against white people. And then it said, smart person, it's fucking racism.
I don't get it, dude. I mean,
dude, listen. The post got pulled because someone turned him in for it. The post itself was, reverse racism, does anyone know what this is? Got pulled because someone turned him in for it.
now that's
where the world has come to.
That's a dick move, a pussy move.
That's what the world's
come
come to,
on.
though. Brian Seville, this show is a dumpster fire.
Wow, thanks, Brian Seville. Kind of like when you cooked food at a prominent restaurant. Similar dumpster fire. You can't make a goat kebab. You don't know nothing about goat kebabs. Brian Seville. I love Brian Seville. I'm just saying.
Said like a famous podcast boy.
It is a dumpster fire. We market
podcast boy.
We market it as that. Brian, thanks for pointing it out.
He didn't put 4 fires next to it, bro.
Oh, 4 fires? I can't even get 5 fires from him? Wow. That's cool. It's cool, Brian Seville.
Who's Brian Seville? How do you know Brian Seville?
A Facebook friend of mine. He's a cook at a prominent restaurant. Couldn't make goat kebabs to save his life. Just saying. Johnny Jones. Here's a controversial, not controversial, but polarizing topic here.
You realize that his podcast is called People Are Garbage, right?
I know. That's what I love about it. I just feel like I have so much to say, and I jump in, and he's always cool. We always end up at the end of the day like being cool about it, but I feel like, man, I don't want to be a dick, so I just jumped off for a little while.
Okay,
That's
so
all.
hold on. I want to embrace Brian's statement. So
Okay.
this show is a dumpster fire. I don't disagree, and I'm on it. Brian, give us something. What do you want to talk about? What do you think would turn this show around? What conversation do you think would turn this show around, and we will talk about it? And if you don't have a conversation that will turn this show around, then stop fucking judging us for having a terrible show.
This is only a test.
These are the thoughts of Stan Down Deyo, and not that of the Kevin Holly Show.
Here you go, Brian Seville. Here's a real dumpster fire for you.
Oh, you're not playing Alexander's audio again.
No. I set it to a beat.
Press.
What?
Where's the O in that title? Let's start with O.
Big bitches be pressed. They know how I'm coming, we're bricks in the flesh. Who the fuck she gon' check? She be talking that shit, talking out of her neck. But blood on her chest. Bitches be mad when they see Cardi step in the spot. Said that you bought it, we know that you not. But pull up on bitches as soon as I drop. Bought a new foreign, I'm like a big yacht. Big bitches in my business, they tryna plot.
There you go, Brian Seville. I brought it back to reality for you. You're welcome.
It's silicone, but this song is number 1.
Dude, I didn't know how cool Cardi B was. I thought her music sucked, but clearly it's amazing.
According to Brian?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that he can't cook a kebab.
How do you know that?
Customer feedback.
Are you the customer?
I was eating out of the dumpster.
I gave my feedback.
Yeah.
Black.
Dude, I helped save a life in that restaurant once.
You stopped him from eating his food?
A woman was choking on one of his kebabs, and I was like, Maddie, help! And the manager came out and gave her the Heimlich and saved her life. And it came out gooey and white and gross. What's up with that?
So Brian says a good topic would be Twitter checking Trump. And then he did this. 4 of these.
4 of the I don't knows?
Yeah.
So Trump is upset that they are putting fact check stuff under his tweets.
But they forget that he has the power to start putting restrictions on...
No, he really doesn't. They have to go through Congress. But here's the thing. If they're so concerned about whether or not he's being factual, why aren't they deleting all the tweets about Russian collusion that's been proven to be false the whole time? And we all knew it.
It's called collusion.
What? We're gonna fight right now, dude.
Collusion has control.
No, we're gonna fight right now.
There is control.
It's finally gonna happen.
Collusion. You know that, right? Like collusion, there's control behind collusion. That's the definition of it. Is enough people have gotten together.
You're speaking in circles.
to do this thing and stand behind this thing
You're
to create
gaslighting.
control.
You're gaslighting. You're speaking in circles. I don't know what you're saying.
I know. Oh, so I know what the words mean that you're saying, whether you do or not.
Racist, xenophobic,
Collusion's not an illusion. It's power.
homophobic, sexist, Islamophobic, racist, xenophobic.
Sorry, dude.
Brian says, I'm no longer a kebab man. I'll fuck your house up instead.
Oh, dude, I'm just saying. I mean,
So he doesn't
it's
just
just a
burn
kebab, man. It's just a kebab.
I'm way beyond burning kebabs.
He's burning crosses. Burning crosses and what?
Hold on.
What?
Now that's defaming. You can't just say Brian's burning crosses.
I didn't say that.
You
I said kebabses.
You're burning bridges.
I'm burning kebabs, man, just like he did.
What about kebab?
Whatever, man. You know what? Maybe he can prove me wrong and cook me some kebabs.
Does Brian live locally?
Yeah, he can come up here and
Brian,
bring some kebabs.
I would like to welcome you to the Open Mic Live show. Any Thursday night.
Chef extraordinaire Brian Seville cooking kebabs.
I'll provide the food, the grill,
Hell
and the people to eat it. I promise you Kevin won't be there.
Okay.
And guarantee you Kevin won't be there. And
I bet he cooks a hell of a kebab, dude. I'm just busting his balls, man. Don't burn my house down. Sorry.
Dude, can you cook soul kebabs? Because I'll have Johnny Jones come over. Is that racist?
Racist.
He's white. It's not racist. Or his wife is.
Oh, good Lord. Wow.
His wife is a therapist. You know that, right?
The rapist.
Shh. Only when he's sleeping.
Deep sleep sheep. We got all sheep kebabs,
I think Santa's drunk,
goat
so does
kebabs,
Mosh.
koala kebabs.
Kevin.
What?
I showed up here with half a cup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can't even hold your own jock.
I had one can of drink, right? 16-ounce can.
It's like, what kind of drink is it?
How far are we? I've been here since 7, so 2 hours and 45 minutes. I've had 32 ounces of alcohol.
32 ounces
Do you
of
think
alcohol. Mm-hmm.
I'm drunk?
Enough to,
I could take a breathalyzer and pass it right now.
Okay, so what's your point?
Brian says I think Stan's drunk. I think you misunderstand my humor for some drunk dude.
Yeah, Stan doesn't. I've never seen you drunk or high or incapacitated, or you're always like
maintain control.
Yeah, maintain control. Now, is it mad control, or is it,
only when I think people are garbage?
I did it, man. I said it. Seriously, I think it would be cool if Brian Seville showed up. We provide the grill and the food, and he cooked for us. And then we could munch on the food. He doesn't burn my house down, and everybody gets along. It'd be great. Win-win.
Are you familiar with a Jill Lynn Federici?
I am. Jill Lynn.
It's my favorite Italian dish.
Federici.
Of all the Italian dishes I've never had.
Jesus, dude. You're digging your own grave, dude. Really, you are. Nail in the coffin.
No, my friends understand. I'm
friends?
kidding.
What friends?
Sorry about Brian and his burnt fucking kebabs.
I only know him on Facebook. I only know Jill. I met Jill once.
Slow racist.
What?
So a black guy and is that what a slow racist sounds like?
Oh, God.
They all eat watermelon.
Jesus, dude. I'm just going to let you go. Carry on. Continue.
It's your fucking listeners doing this.
That's your friend, Jill.
I'm drunk. I'm not to blame.
Oh, my God.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Oh, for real? Is that even a thing, dude? Oh, it's a thing.
Hold on.
What?
I want to play a game. Can we play a game?
I'd love to play a game. Yeah, you want to play a game?
I have 5 words.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Well, I have 5 words as well, Stan.
Yeah, but mine are prepped and written down.
So are mine.
I like the smile on your face that tells me you're lying. I'll go first.
I'm not lying. Oh, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the time of the Kevin Holly Show where we play the $100,000 pyramid game. What is it, Stan?
I got to tell you.
Yeah?
That's the difference between you and that piece of shit freaking producer I have on Thursday nights. Is when I say you want to play a game, it took you less than 5 seconds to have that ready. He's like, I don't know. Go ahead.
Is the cue card in my arm hair?
I'm gonna get fired.
All right, Stan. I got my 5 words. You got your 5 words. Everybody knows how to play the pyramid game. We've done it 222 times on the show now. I'm going to put 30 seconds up on the board. Stan, do you want to go first?
Nope.
I'll go first. I'm going to give you 5 words, 1 clue per word. Without telling you the words, you got to guess what my words are. If you guess them correctly, there might be a bonus question if they have a theme of sorts. And people in the chat play along with us. Call
Brian,
the show.
that will be our next topic. But go ahead.
So hold on. Let's get Brian Savell to play with us.
Not yet.
If Brian,
after the game, we will talk about this topic. But listen, 1 clue per word or 1 word clues?
No. Dude, you've played this game like 30 times.
I know, but I'm just telling you what you said. Go ahead.
With 1 word, but as many clues as it takes in 30 seconds for you to guess the word without saying the word or rhyming it. And if Brian Savell wants to play along, he can call 727-550-7886. All right. Wow, Stan. Throw me through a loop here.
Just fucking...
All right, here we go, dude. 30 seconds on the board, Stan. I hope you didn't look at my words. I wrote them really big. All right. You go to a theater to watch these.
Movies.
Yes! Good job. All right. Second word. 30 seconds on the board. Here we go. When you're looking for actors or actresses or extras, you do a blank call.
A rehearsal.
Close.
Casting call.
Casting call is correct.
Oh, you said it was couch, but whatever.
I was going to go like fishing, like casting, but I didn't want to offend the people that didn't call the show. All right, here we go. Third word. It's your favorite...
castaways.
your favorite website during...
X-Hamster.
Close.
Speaker.
Nope.
IRM broadcast.
No. Go back towards more like X-Hamster. 2 words put together. Okay. Second word is a blank cap on your wheel on your car. Someone steals your blank caps.
Your wheels. Your hubcaps. Not your hubcaps, but your...
So it's a website with the second word you got right. Hub.
Cap? Oh, hub.
Yeah.
Oh, hub. Pornhub. Jesus.
Don't patronize me, Stan. Don't ever patronize me, Stan.
I'm just mad that I didn't know that sooner. It's in my favorites.
All right. You sit on this. It's not a chair. No, it's not a chair. It's not a bench. It's more comfortable.
Recliner.
Close. There's a version
love seat.
A version of it called a love seat.
Couch.
Yes, couch. And last one. This is something that I really want to do with Mike Tyree. I want to go blank.
Fellatio.
I want to go blank.
Paddling. Paddleboarding.
After paddleboarding, we settle down, get cozy. We light a fire. We go into our tent and we do this.
Camp.
Yes.
Camping.
Camping. Yes. Oh man.
I want to get a camp stamp.
I thought for sure camp stamp. It's just arm hair on your back. It's on the back of your neck.
I'm branded.
All right. So you got movies, casting, couch, Pornhub, and camping.
Movies, casting, couch, Pornhub, and camping. Oh. Our next home video.
Close. I'll give you one more try. These are all things that... Movies, casting, couch, Pornhub, camping.
All things I want to do with Joni. All things I want to do with Filbert. All things I want to do on the Kevin Holly Show.
Nope.
All things that people wish they were doing instead of watching the Kevin Holly Show. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, buddy. These are all things that I want to do in a tent with Mike Tyree. I want to make a movie. I want to do some casting for the movie.
And if all that happened, all he'd want to do is go paddling.
Movie will be on Pornhub, and we'll do it while we're camping. Oh, son of a bitch, man.
It's not your fault that I'm dumb. You tried to dumb it down for me, and it didn't work. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right, 30 seconds on the board, Stan.
Okay, this is something that you travel with on the water.
I'm going to say My ditch bag.
Row my...
A boat.
Okay.
Really, a boat?
Yep.
Okay, next one.
So the singular version of the first word of a movie that...
Kebabs.
That they made about robbing a casino.
Ocean. Ocean's 9...
Ocean is right.
Ocean's
Singular
11.
version is right.
I almost said Ocean's 9/11.
Right.
That happened a couple weeks ago in the water. Okay, all right, cool.
Rita, what up, Rita?
It's my mom in the chat.
Hell yeah, Falzone Calzone is in the chat.
All right, next question. 30 seconds. Come on, Rita.
Okay, this is an adjective that describes Mike Tyree compared to you.
Hairy.
Okay, this
Short.
is
Shorter.
something that if you have a cheap one, your ice will melt quickly on a camping trip.
Ooh, cooler. Oh, I'm cooler than Mike Tyree?
No,
he's cooler
you
than
heard
me.
it, doctors, but that's cool. Whatever. It's dyslexic day.
Okay. It's dyslexic day.
All right. This is how I feel every time I sit across from you doing this show.
Horny.
Okay.
Ornery.
They made a movie about this guy being this with a volleyball.
The boy in the bubble. Stranded.
Yep.
Stranded?
Yep.
Really? You feel stranded on my show? Wow.
So do the listeners. Okay.
Makes me feel sad.
I'm with you guys. So,
all right.
Last one. Okay. These types of bears, Corona, they come from another country. The
imports. Oh, God. So we
have boat, ocean, cooler, stranded, and imports.
Boat, ocean, cooler, stranded, imports. These are all one of two guys that didn't call the show tonight.
Fuck yeah, it is!
Oh, wow, I got it!
How can I save you if you can't save yourself?
Bro, I wanted to ask him, like, sure that's not the first time you've ever floated on a cooler, right?
Right! Or just message them. They should have left you there.
There's nothing I can do anymore.
It's out of your hands, Kevin.
It's out of my hands, man.
This is how it was meant to be.
Wrong place, wrong time, Phil. Phil, I called you Phil. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to saying that to him. He disappoints me.
Wait a minute. I'm so used to saying that to someone that disappoints me.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, my God. Listen, if they can't call in, we can send them the clip of that part of the show.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I mean, whatever, dude. That's fine.
Save this for later.
You know, they don't have anything to promote except a GoFundMe, which I would have happily promoted. But
A GoFundMe?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to participate, then I can't help you. You know, it's as simple as that. I tried to reach out and be a nice guy, and they don't want to participate. So
basically, they don't believe in pay it forward.
Or they listen to the show prior, and they're like, "Oh, no way am I associating with this, dude."
No way do I want to be associated with guys that are trying to promote a movie based on my story.
Yeah.
No way do I want to be associated with guys that have directors calling in and they ask them real questions about their movies and about their life and about things that are going on. Insult them a little, but I mean,
too many dick and fart jokes, man. That's all. It's fine. It's not like any other talk show on the planet.
I just stopped. So the thoughts and views of Stan Down Deyo are not those of the Kevin Holly Show. You can hold on to that if you want.
Hey, man, you know,
need it once in a while.
I can't make you say or not say things.
Yeah, you kind of can.
Now, when it comes to Brian Seville burning my house down because he can't cook a kebab to save his life, whatever, dude, that's fine. He wants to get all mad about me saying that his goat kebabs aren't as good as his sheep kebabs. Fine, whatever.
So since we're on the subject of bodies of water and cleaning garbage out of it like those guys that saved those guys did, Brian Seville. What happened? They didn't call in, dude. Okay. Who the fuck are they? So listen.
Wow, Stan.
That's not racist. That's just people.
Okay.
Fuck you. Like, give me a break, dude.
I mean, you're being awfully mean to me now.
To you?
Mean-spirited. Are you going to burn my house down now?
No, you're a beautiful man for trying to offer these guys a platform.
I'm just a podcast boy. Just a podcast
greatest
boy.
Sitcom ever. So listen. So Brian wanted to talk about...
There goes the movie, David Mcabee. Sorry. There's a whole movie that was going to happen. I'm sorry, carry on.
No, please tell me when you're done. I got till tomorrow, bro. So Brian wanted to talk about your swimming hole that you were cleaning.
Oh yeah, no way, really? Cool.
Yeah. That was his topic earlier. You both thought I forgot.
Oh, he played a trick on us.
I'm half already. No, it's called timing, Kevin. That's how entertainment works.
Acting.
Yeah, we're all acting like they're listening. So listen. So the swimming hole, I did see your post with the swimming hole.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool because I haven't, like, when I lived up north, we had swimming holes like that. You know what I mean? Like, where we as kids, we would go play. I didn't realize the work that went into it for us to be able to do that. Now that you're a dad, a responsible dad that spends a shit ton of money on his kids. What? So,
it costs a lot of money, Stan, to have this studio, okay?
That's relevant, you podcast boy, motherfucker.
Sorry.
So the swimming hole, where is that swimming hole?
It's a secret.
No, I don't want coordinates.
Newport Richie.
Okay. I mean, like, near your house. Like, no one knows where you live. I'm saying, near your...
Oh, you're in big trouble, dude.
Oh, shit.
You are in so much trouble, dude.
That's how you get in the call in.
Kevin Holly Show. This must be the survivor, Giovanni.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what's up, man? Listen, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. My co-host got mad that you didn't call on time and said some choice words about. He's praying at the video feed right now. Welcome to the show, sir. Before you even say anything, I've got to tell you that, first of all, thank you for calling in. But second of all, I don't even know you, and I feel like, thank you. Like, I feel like I've lost you and found you. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, he's on the phone. Oh, thank God he called. Seriously, dude. You must have gone through so much in the last 10 days or so. How are you feeling?
Like a dick.
I mean, I'm feeling grateful. I'm grateful to be alive, and just my outlook hasn't really changed in life. I mean, I've always been a pretty positive person, but I just think twice lately.
Oh, dude. I've watched the video countless times and shared it, and a lot of friends and family and Facebook network type friends have watched it and reached out as well. And it's an amazing video. So can you walk us through it? Now, the video was taken by the guys that rescued you, and they were out like 80 miles, and then they come across your capsized boat, and they slow down, and about 2 miles later, what was it, like 12 miles offshore, there you guys were, clinging to a cooler floating in the water for 3-4 hours. How did your day start, and what happened to the boat? Everyone's dying to know. What happened?
Well, I mean, it was a typical day out in the water. We always, whenever it's a nice day, we just say, hey, it's a nice day out, let's take out the boat. I did all the regular checks I usually do, make sure everything works.
How big of a boat was it?
It's a 17-foot.
Okay.
It's a sports craft.
So like a bay boat.
Yeah, like a bay boat. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So
center console.
So that's not unheard of to go, 5, 10, 15 miles out on a calm day in a bay boat,
Yeah. So it was just like I said, like a normal day. I just we got in the boat. I took it was my wife, my neighbor, Junior, that was with me when we were out fishing, and the wives and the girls, our daughters. And we went and we took the girls to Durney Key. We went into the we dropped the boat there by Hooters in Port Richey.
Yeah, many times I've been there. Yeah, we've actually been talking about that all night. That's the best Hooters around.
Yeah. So then we dropped off the girls there and the wives at Durney Key to play in the sand for a little while. Said, hey, we're going to go out fishing for a bit. Catch a few, fill up the cooler, come back, and we'll enjoy the day on the beach with you guys. And so that's what we set out to do. I mean, just like I said, like a regular day. And we put it in high gear once we get out there and start heading out towards the fishing grounds. And we get to where we got to go. We're fishing literally for 15 minutes, and then Junior tells me, hey, man, my feet are getting wet.
No
I'm
way.
like, yeah, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, there's so much water back here. I'm like, and in my boat, there's like a little piece in the back where the water just comes in and out and in and out. It's normal.
No, I'm familiar with that. I'm a boater myself, and I've been on those waters by the stilt homes in Durney Key and that sunken sandbar and Anclet and all that my whole life. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, and
so,
a bay boat has that little bit of a self-draining transom,
Yeah, exactly. So I figured, whatever. And then he's like, hey, man, give me the little bucket. I'm like, yeah, no problem. So I go, I grab this little foldable, collapsible bucket that we have. I give it to him. And then this wave comes, like a little 1 or 2 foot wave, and it goes over that little transom wall there. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? So I'm like, this is not normal. And I'm like, he's like, I got the pumps on? I'm like, yeah, I got the pumps on. And I start trying to start the boat to, get it moving. And at least to, shift the water to the, and get the hell out of Dodge, I guess you could say.
How long did it take before you realized you guys were going to bail?
Oh, man, it literally went down within a minute.
Wow. Yeah,
the back of it just went down, and then just the front was popping up and down. Like I said, I freaked out. I tried to start it, didn't want to start. Tried it again, it didn't even click. I guess something had gotten wet with that wave.
Yeah.
And it was game over. I mean.
So now at that point, you guys are going to bail. You obviously the cooler is floating. I saw you had like a life jacket around your arm in the video. You guys just grab whatever you could possibly grab at that moment?
Yeah, I told Junior, grab on to that cooler. Don't let it go because it floats. And I said, grab all the life jackets you can, and then we just scrambled and grabbed as many life jackets as possible. And at that point, we're just there floating. And I said, bro, can we just start with like a prayer or something? Because this is insane. Because like, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. We're gonna, this is crazy. This can't be happening. I'm like, it happened. Now we have to keep our heads cool and just, I go, let's just do a little prayer and just like, so we can relax a little bit. And that's what we did. We prayed to God, to help us get back to our families. And
wow, we were just talking about like, is it luck or is it divine intervention that you got saved? And I raised the question: was it bad luck? You know what I mean? And there's a lot of ways you can look at it and think about it.
Yeah. Well, by the end of the story, I think you'll agree is a little bit more divine intervention than anything else.
No,
because Adam, one of the guys, Adam Vetter, that rescued us, told me something that I didn't know until like a few days after when he told me.
What did he say? I've been talking to him.
I'll get to that. Yeah, I'll get to that. So then,
okay.
And then anyway, the boat went down. We're floating. I tried to go under the boat like 2 or 3 times to try to get it's like a sealed container that has like the flares and all that junk in it.
Sure, the little orange like cylinder looking thing. Yeah.
Yep. So I did that, and I was able to get in the 3rd try. Just the pressure that was pushing up, and it was inside of a compartment. I just had to pull really hard down, and there was stuff in the way, and it was insane. Anyway, I finally got it up. Tried to take a look at the flares. They're dry for the most part. I mean, the container inside was dry, so that was cool. And then we just started hanging out there and like, what the hell are we going to do? And then a little while later, we heard like an engine, and we're like, okay, cool. We see like a tiny boat all the way in the distance. And we're like, oh my God, a boat. I go, he says, let's try to swim to it. I'm like, I don't know, man, that's kind of far. The current, and at that point, he's like, dude, I want to go for it. I'm like, I wanted to stay with the boat because that's what I've been always told. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, you should probably stay with it.
Correct, because it's a big floating white thing. I mean, you're a lot more likely to get spotted. So,
but Gio, can I call you Gio? Is that how you go?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the video I saw of the boat when Adam and his friends found it. It was bobbing up and down almost violently. Like it seemed like it would be dangerous to try to cling onto it. Like your head could get hit. It's almost safer to stray away from it.
Yeah, I was basically standing on where the canopy, like the little canopy, I guess where it clings into. I was kind of just putting my feet there and just kind of dangling on the side of it. Because you can't really grab anything in the hull of the boat because there's nothing to grab onto.
Yeah.
So we're just, it was just crazy. So anyway, Junior decides that, let's swim it. And I'm like, oh hell, I wasn't going to let the guy go out alone. So I'm like, and I don't want to be left there alone either. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. So we started paddling. We had to keep correcting ourselves because the current kept taking us north, and we kept trying to go, east.
Well, east, yeah, to get back to shore, right?
Yeah, and that's where the boat was, and we had to keep correcting, and then we were swimming for about 3 hours. We could see the boat a little bit better. All of a sudden, we hear the engine and takes off, and we're like, oh.
Yep, you're effed.
Yeah, we don't see our boat anymore, and we don't see that boat anymore, and we're like, okay, now what?
So let me ask you, what was in the cooler? Anything?
We had a couple of waters, beers, juice, the fish that we caught, ham, cheese.
Jeez, we got a freaking smorgasbord. So
I'd get lost with a cooler full of that.
I know, right? So was there any point at 3 hours you're swimming now? You don't know if it's 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks. You guys are probably panicking. Was there any point after about 3 hours where you looked at Junior and you were like, you know what? I could probably take you. I could probably eat you. But probably not, though, because you got ham and cheese and everything else in there.
Yeah,
oh my
that's
God.
what we were saying. Because he's like, bro, I don't want to get caught out here in the dark and this and that. And I said, look, listen, man, worst comes to worst. At least we got some stuff to, for nutrients and this thing. And, if the sharks don't eat us.
Did you see any sharks or anything weird? Any fins or anything like that?
I didn't see anything. I'm sure some fish touched us a couple times because Junior kept asking, hey, man, did you touch me? and just to keep the peace, I'm like, yeah, bro, that was me. Honestly, I didn't touch him.
Oh my God! If you're contemplating, look,
really did.
We can joke around a little bit. This is a comedy show, and you both are safe and sound, and it's like you can kind of look back at it now and laugh a little bit. Was there any last minute things like if we're going down right now, you know what I mean? If this is our last moments together, did anything creepy come through your mind or perverted or just weird or, you have tequila in there or anything weird, you know what I mean?
Honestly, I just kept saying, bro, don't worry. We're going to be home in our beds tonight with our wives and our daughters and you're going to hug them tonight.
So you never gave up? You never gave up?
Nah, never, man. Never.
Now, could you see the shore? You were in St. Joseph Sound for the most part. Could you see
the shore? No way, man. We couldn't see any structure, any boat. We were found 12 miles out.
Oh, good Lord, man.
Yeah,
that's insane.
There was no cell signal, nothing out there, and our boat went down 15 miles out. Then we swam and /drifted 3 miles inshore. So we were still 12 miles out. There wasn't anything in sight.
So now you've got a GoFundMe going for I saw it on your Facebook to get you back on the water. I mean, that's listen. I'm not going to knock it at all. I really am not, because I think that when somebody works their butt off to be able to afford themselves any kind of a boat, I don't care if it's a John boat, a 17-foot bay boat, or that giant boat that those guys that saved you were on. If you've afforded yourself the opportunity to be able to get on the water, and that provides you sanity, and it provides family time and sustenance by catching fish and all that good stuff that goes along with having a boat, and then all of a sudden it's taken away from you, and now your kids, your family, they don't have that outlet anymore, especially with the things that are happening right now with the lockdown and everything else. It's one of the only outlets that anybody has. I commend you for having a GoFundMe. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. And if you'd like to share it, we'd love to promote it.
Yeah, it's I think it's under Thank God for the Cooler. I think it's titled.
Wait, Stan, we could probably come up with some good names for it.
TGFC, hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go. What about...
have you ever thought about investing in Flex Seal?
Life's a lot cooler with the cooler.
Yeah.
Dude, Flex Seal made it save that.
Certainly.
So I finally figured out what happened. So basically what happened, because I went through the boat backwards and forwards and backwards. And eventually what happened was...
Gio, back it up. You got the boat back.
Oh, yeah, man. That's another reason for the GoFundMe, man.
Okay, so that costs money. How did you get it back? Ceto or something like that?
Yeah, Towboat US.
Okay.
I had to pay $2,800 to bring
what?
$2,800 to get that boat back.
How much? What's the boat worth?
Probably 10 or 20, right?
No, probably maybe 6 or 7.
Okay.
So half the price.
Jesus. But at least you got it back. You know, I mean,
yeah, it's going to cost me another $2,800 or something at least to get it running.
Sure, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But the GoFundMe, hopefully people will throw down some money. And you know what? Later on after the show, I'll grab your link and I'll post it on our show page and put it on the website and share it a few times, and hopefully people will contribute. I'll throw a few bucks in there.
Dude, you should have a cooler charity.
A cooler charity. It's the coolest charity ever.
Actually, I contacted Coleman, the guys that made the cooler, and said, "Hey, man, this would be a great story for you guys. You know,
hell yeah,
the new cooler or something."
We're gonna stop until this cooler's full of money.
Dude, think about that though. Like, I saw you guys after the fact that I saw the video on Facebook, and then I looked at the comments. I found you. I found Adam, and you know, it's amazing to me that we were able to talk to you. And during the setup of this phone call, your story was on TMZ. It was on WFLA, the Spanish channel. Yeah. It's amazing. Now, have you got any any hate mail or any BS or any people being racist or anything?
Oh man, TMZ. I mean, I when I see TMZ, it's and I laugh. A lot of it's like funny.
They're not listening, so you can say what you want.
Yeah, you can totally say what you want.
All right. Well, the comments, some of them are like, "Hey, don't pick up Cubans" and stuff like that. I mean,
Jesus, are you Cuban?
I mean, I could have told you that.
Yeah, let them drown or something like that.
Oh
like,
man, no, that's not funny. Like something funny would be like, that's not the first time you floated on our cooler before, right? Hey, that would be funny, but to say something racist, blatantly racist, not funny at all.
But here's the problem: is it's not funny, and there's too many people out there like that right now.
Yeah, and there's heroes that saved
you have a hero, and you have people that survived and were strong enough to maintain the mentality. And to hold on and do what they had to do to survive.
And the guy's a family man on top of that.
You're going to talk shit about him?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Look, jokes are jokes, but like being blatantly hateful is ridiculous. That's why I asked that, because I've been on those websites before, and those comments, people just do it to make themselves laugh. You know what I mean? Don't let it get to you, Gio. You know? Don't let it get to you. We make jokes here all the time.
Like I said, I'm cool as a cucumber, man.
It's a Cuban cumber.
Don't stop. You know, that's funny though. But Gio, you know, when you get that boat back up and running, I think we should have like a Kevin Holly show fishing tournament where just me and you and Junior go out and forget Stan and you know.
You're the bitch.
I just want to hang out with Gio. He's cool.
I think we should have a karaoke competition. Who sings "Row, Row, Row Your Boat" the best and raise money.
No, but honestly though, you must have like had so much feedback through friends and family and social media where people are just so glad. I bet your family, when you were rescued and you finally made it back to the boat ramp over there by Nick's Park, you were probably ecstatic. Your family was probably ecstatic to see you. I bet you've gotten more hugs and you know what I mean in the last couple of few days than ever in your life. Am I right?
Well, yeah, I got a lot of phone calls. I mean, like I'm pretty active in the church community and stuff like that. So I got a lot of friends and family, everybody that called, and so I'm grateful to them. And you know, thank you for their nice, kind words. And then my the first thing, I mean, we didn't get dropped off there. We actually got dropped off with these guys where that charter boat came out of, which was the Hudson.
Oh, that's right.
Marina.
I read that. Yeah, was it Port Hudson?
My wife, luckily, so I mean, to get real quick to the story. So my wife, I had left her on the island with the girls and.
Smart man.
Oh, so they're left alone the whole time.
Yes, and it's getting dark, and my wife. I mean, luckily,
bro, in the video, you said my wife and my daughters are at the beach. They're at the
Junior
beach.
said that. Yeah, he
was
was
that Junior?
That.
Yeah.
But you're not freaking people out. That's pretty cool.
Stan's a dick.
Are you married, Stan?
I left that bitch on an island.
No, he's not. He's happily divorced.
No, I'm not. But I mean, the fact that he painted it in a more delightful picture. You know, they were on the beach as opposed to
he was
we left
panicking.
him on an island.
He was so thankful and probably exhausted. He was in the video. He was like, "Thank you so much for everything. Thank you. My wife, my daughter. 3 hours there at the beach."
Imagine how thankful they were when their men showed back up.
Yeah. So how did that happen, Gio? How did they?
Oh man! So
that's another rescue in its own. You know.
I mean, they got rescued too. I mean, thank God, a friend of ours was he was supposed to go out with us in his boat. So he tried to call me. Apparently, my phone was in the water by that time because he came out a little later. He's like, "Hey man, I've been trying to call Gio." He calls my wife. I've been trying to call Gio, and I can't get a hold of him. And my wife's like, "Well, we're here in Durney Key. Just swing by. They should be back any minute now."
Wow.
So my buddy goes over there and then waiting for Geo. And my wife tells him, hey, man, if he doesn't call in the next 15 minutes, I'm calling the Coast Guard because this ain't right. Like, there's something wrong.
Good.
Because it's getting dark. All the boats are leaving, you know.
Yeah,
it comes a time, like, it's like, okay, it's time to go. Where the hell? You know?
And she's not going anywhere. And there's children involved, man. Oh, that's going to be terrifying. Oh.
So then in that time frame, that 15-minute time frame, those guys had already picked us up, and we had just enough signal to send a text out. And I told her, babe, the boat sank, but we were okay.
Wow.
Well,
and then she freaked out. Her freaking heart dropped into her stomach, she said. And she got all cold, you know. And then she's like, she told Junior's wife, we got to go. Get the kids, we got to go. So then she told my buddy, O'Neill, she said, hey, can you take us back? Because their boat sank. Like, what the hell do you mean their boat sank?
Wow.
It's like, I'm supposed to go fishing with them. Their boat sank.
Glad I wasn't.
Bro, and just so people know,
I'm just glad I didn't sink with him because he's a little bit, he panics, you know?
Yeah, he's like Stan. He's probably,
oh, yeah, dude, I've been kicking around like
Yeah, he would have probably started thinking about how to eat me and stuff.
Bro, just so everybody knows, we're talking to Giovanni. He was one of the survivors that you saw floating on the cooler in the capsized boat video that's been viral. What? It's a capsized boat video that's been viral. Sorry, I'm describing it the best I can.
I breathed and swallowed at the wrong time.
I'm sorry, Stan. Anyway, and also...
So I'm officially viral?
during this hard time. Yeah, but also, so people know that are listening, Durney Key, where your wife and children were, is a small island off the estuary of the Pythala-Chescody River in beautiful Newport Richey, right off of Hooters, where you watch the sunset. It's a good couple of miles off the shore. You know, it's a standalone little tiny island. You know what I mean? Yeah. So your family was on this tiny little island with no way to get back except for this gentleman friend of yours that was able to bring them back to Nick's, and then which is the boat ramp. And you were up in Port Hudson, and I'm sure you guys eventually, you know, used cars, vehicles, whatever to get everybody back home.
Yeah, she said she drove my truck with a trailer on it. She's like, I was freaked out.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
So she had to. I don't even know how the hell she got over there without a scratch on it.
How long were you guys there alone on the cooler itself? Like from the time you were stranded to realizing you couldn't contact anyone to the time that you were able to contact your family. How long was that?
About 3.5 hours, almost 4 hours.
That's a long freaking time, dude. Like we do 3 hours of this show and it feels like forever.
But it was funny. Like right towards the end, I mean, you know, before it was already like 7 something. That the sun he's like, the sun's gone. And I'm like, dude, we still have an hour of light. He goes, dude, the sun is gone. I'm like, oh crap. And
thinking about your family.
I would have started singing like the sun would come out.
And we're like in this big giant part where there's a bunch of floating grass. I'm like, you know, trying to like. And he's like, what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing back there? I'm just eating a salad, bro. What do you think I'm doing back here?
The seaweed salad is delicious.
Did they bring? Yeah. Do you still have the cooler?
Yeah, I still.
Is the food still in it?
No. when these guys pulled it up, they I guess pulled it upside down.
Oh, they emptied it.
Yeah.
Oh,
hold on, so they could save you, but not the shit in the cooler. Ridiculous.
Yeah, the only thing we got to keep was like 2 little, like the smallest grunts we had were the only thing left in the cooler. I'm like, crap.
Dude, you better have those taxidermied and put them on the wall. You know.
Oh, I ate those suckers.
Come on, bro.
He ate them raw. It's like a cartoon, dude. It's like Tom and Jerry, just like nothing left but the fishbone, like the little skeleton. Dude, I'm sorry.
Yeah, just about.
Oh man, it's like, an amazing story, man.
What's a conversation go like out there when you like after the first, let's call it 30 minutes, after the first 30 minutes when you're there and realize, oh, we're kind of fucked. Like, how does that conversation go?
Well, there's a long period of silence. And then because on my end, Junior doesn't stop talking.
So that's when you wanted to kill him.
Yeah, I guess.
Now, are you guys related? Why do you call him Junior? Is it your little brother?
No, his name is Unieski, but nobody really knows how to say that. So
Unieski.
Yeah, with a Y. Yeah, Unieski. He's Cuban, but there's a lot of Russian influence in Cuba.
Yeah. Cold War.
Yeah.
Collusion.
So,
No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. All that good stuff. Bay of Pigs.
Yeah, because if your name starts with a Y and ends with a freaking I, there's a good chance you're Cuban Russian.
Yeah. Yeah, man, there's a lot, dude. And there are a lot of Y names in Cuba. I don't know why.
I don't know why. I see what you did there.
So is there any chance we could ever get you in the studio to hang out with us? Is that possible? Why are you laughing at me?
I mean, I don't have anything against it. I'm down.
So basically, you're saying yes on here because you're afraid of us. But
we're in downtown Newport Richie on U.S. Highway 19.
You guys are like right by my house.
Yeah, we're cool.
So the answer is no.
Well, not tonight. I mean, the show's almost over tonight, but another
I'm serious,
time.
though. I mean, I don't mean tonight. I mean, but in the future, I would like. You sound like a cool dude, bro. You sound like a fun guy to talk to. I would love to have you in here and actually talk to you eye to eye.
It would be cool to have your take on
If it makes you more comfortable, we'll have an upside down cooler. We can do it that way.
Yeah, I'll sit on the cooler.
Come on. So I'm so sorry, dude. It is a comedy-based show. We support local comedians and musicians, but when a story like this hits home, I had to jump on it and just, I basically begged Adam. He didn't call. He said he was very busy. But honestly, dude, it's an honor to have you call into the show. And like I said, the first thing I said to you, it felt like I'd lost you and found you. And I don't even know you. You know what I mean? It was such a beautiful, heartwarming story. And it's really cool that you were able to be reunited with your family and you're safe. And wow, what an amazing story, dude.
Yeah. And I'm actually having those guys over for dinner this Saturday. All the guys that rescued me.
Heck yeah.
And I invited them over to the house. I'm going to,
that's a boss
me and my wife are going to make them some food.
Can we come?
No,
I'm glad to be a live party kind of deal.
Yeah, no, you should totally do that. I bet you they'd be very thankful for that because, and that's another thing that we have to honor these guys as heroes because you can say it was divine intervention. You can say that it was the right place at the right time. You could say it was luck. But the fact of the matter is that these gentlemen on this other boat were, had the wherewithal to do the right thing. And look, and just put their eyes out there and look. They knew there was a problem, and God forbid they passed you and couldn't save you. Who would want to live with that? God forbid they didn't find 2 dead bodies. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be blunt, but that's really what happened, man. So those guys are badass.
100%, Kevin.
For you to be able to reconnect with them after the fact, you definitely do that. I bet you they would be totally cool with that.
Gio, I would like to tell you, dude, that all joking aside, I would have panicked out there. So I do respect your strength and your your wherewithal to stay focused and wait it out, even with a guy that wouldn't shut the fuck up. But I mean, seriously, I do. All joking aside, I realize I'm busting your balls a little bit here, but I genuinely respect and admire the strength that it takes to do something like that because that's scary. That's a scary situation, and you came through it strong, bro. And congratulations.
Thanks, man. A lot of it, I'll honestly chuck it up to faith, man.
Hey,
faith.
I'm a God-fearing individual myself. If you don't mind, can I ask what church you go to?
Oh, I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay, cool. Oh, so that's why you said that thing on my Facebook. I got you. That was just a COVID joke, man. But I go to a mega church when it opens back up out in Tampa. I love it. I leave that with a great feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have one last question.
Sorry. I was going to just tell you the reason that I was telling you that it was divine interventions, but what this guy told me, what Adam told me, he said that on the way back in, he goes, they set the nav to come back to Hudson, and then all of a sudden it just stopped working, and they were just driving kind of blind for a little bit.
No way.
Then they noticed, and they put it back on, and that's how they found our boat.
So they went off course for just a glitch on their nav system.
That's incredible.
I'm starting to believe your theory of this faith and divine
I'm going to have to change my perspective because seriously, that's
not dumb luck.
Fact just changed my whole perspective.
Yeah, I mean that raises the hair on my arms as we talk about it. I mean, it's wow. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. And he told me that never happened. That's never happened before. And of all days for that to happen, it just
Wow, man. You know
it's
what?
It's beyond luck. It's beyond, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's no words. There's really no words for that. And thank God they didn't find 2 bodies, man, because we wouldn't be having this conversation about divine intervention. We wouldn't be having a conversation about luck versus intervention or faith. We wouldn't even be having that conversation. It would just be a recovery, and it would be a sad story. And instead, it's a happy story, and you're back with your family, and you got your boat back, and these guys are about to get fed and recognized for saving you, and it's a win-win for everybody. Thank God, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else can you really say? You know,
can't ask for more.
So, Gio, real quick, one time, have you ever put your foot in your mouth?
I got long legs, man.
Not literally, Jesus. So here's the thing: is if you do go back and listen to this show, from about 9:45 to 10 o'clock, ignore everything I said. I was kind of a dick, and now you've actually forced me to have to face that, and I want to point that out to you. That I apologize for everything I said in those 15 minutes. Because
I'm usually a punctual guy, man. The issue I just got my phone today from Verizon, and it kept restarting because it was doing update after update after update.
Oh, you act like you lost your phone fishing or something.
But listen, dude, that's what makes me even more of a dick for not considering these things. And I do apologize. You seem like a phenomenal guy. Seriously.
I mean, I just try to live my life, man.
And I couldn't be more appreciative of you calling in the Kevin Holly Show because it's the best content we've had the whole night.
Oh, David Mcabee was cool. You're on the same show as a famous movie producer that called in from LA earlier, so it was actually fun. We have a good show, Gio. You should check it out.
It's family friendly.
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, it's adults, content. But anyway, Gio, listen, we're up against a hard break. We're actually late for it, but I really appreciate you calling in. I'm like beyond appreciative of that. It's an amazing story. And I'm glad that you guys are okay, you and Junior. And there's really not much more to say about
Where
that.
can we donate?
Just badass. Yeah, what's the GoFundMe? Excuse me. What's the GoFundMe again?
It's under Thank God for the Cooler.
Thank God for the Cooler.
Yeah.
Dude, it sounds like a country song.
I love it, dude. Yeah, thank God for the cooler on the back of my pickup truck, my tailgate, yeah, truck beer truck. All right, thanks, Gio. I really appreciate you taking the time to tell us your story. And keep in touch, man. We'll share the crap out of that GoFundMe, and I hope that you get back on your feet as far as boating goes. And I'm already convinced that as far as family life goes, you're good. So
I'm gonna try and write a song for the next time on the show.
There you go.
All right. The water with my cooler.
Gio, good job,
good sport, man. That's hilarious.
I love you, bro.
All right, thanks, Gio. The survivor, everybody. All right, we'll talk to you soon, bro.
Have a good night.
You as well, man.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Wow, how cool was that, man?
I did my best, Kevin.
Yeah,
I tried to stay out of it.
Yeah, well, you kind of jumped the gun on being a dick.
I kept it partially clean.
Anyway, man, let's take our last break real quick and come back and close the show out, okay?
Quick break. What's a quick break?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I gotta go pee-pee so bad. All right, we'll be right back with more of the Kevin Holly Show.
Chris
where is
Chris Glick on the Kevin Holly Show. When he's in the room, he's chatting off.
I'm eating a double cheeseburger. Remember when I offered you guys that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People?
Yes.
Should have read it. It tells you in there that one of the most important things to do in a relationship with another human being is to remember their name and always use their name. Now, if a guy takes a fictitious name like Glazed Rooster, it's real important to him. You should never make fun of it.
I'm sure the words glazed rooster it's so
it's dear to his heart, man.
yeah, I'm sure, right?
Well,
oh my God,
what is his real name? Engelbert Humperdinck or something like that?
Glazed
no cheeseburger right now.
Listen, I'm sure that Glazed Rooster is very close to his mom and dad's heart right now. Oh, leave him alone. Just because he can't play kickball, little Glazed Rooster. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I just think that's hysterical, man. Like that's on his dog tags, Like you got Maverick, Iceman, and fucking Glazed Rooster.
I'm glad you found that really funny.
Pops is
we got to laugh out of Kevin. What the hell?
Pops is like, lay off his name. It's dear to his heart. I'm like, his fucking name is Glazed Rooster. What the fuck is that, dude?
Well, anybody that would say it has to mean something to somebody that would use it.
Oh, now I feel bad. He's like, you should have seen a picture of me when I was a kid. My hair was always spiked like a rooster. I feel horrible, dude.
Yeah, he feels real horrible. He's freaking laughing his ass off right now.
Yeah, he feels so bad, dude.
Oh,
the whole
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
last 30 seconds of our segment is going to be him just fucking laughing, dude.
The last. Hopefully, you're going to edit out all that stupid laughing.
Fuck, we are up in a hard break. We got to go right now. We'll be back with the third hour.
See you guys.
It'll
See you
just
next
be me.
Wednesday.
See you next Wednesday,
Thank you,
fuckers.
Pops. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Camden. We'll be back with the third hour to just be me, probably, you fuckers.
Playing music's fine with me. Just put an old roll on. Just continuously loop it. We'll be back next week to enjoy all this.
And then he comes back with, I was always spiked like a rooster.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I have no clue.
This podcast coming straight from the underground. A young wigger got a bag 'cause I'm not brown. And I'm the other color, so my colors stink.
Daylight come and we bomb your homes. Day-o, day-o, the first Afghani Royal Air Show. Hey, Mr. Taliban, hand over Bin Laden. Daylight come and we bomb your home. He never has a shave and he's always in pajamas. Daylight come and we bomb your home. The Afghan women are all in a rush. Daylight come and we bomb your home to shave their fannies 'cause they don't like Bush. Daylight come and we bomb your home. And the Cornish SAS broke down Debenham's door. Daylight come and we bomb your home.
Hey yo, this is the original Guido, Skinny Vinny, wrestling manager at ACW, and you're listening to the Kevin Hawley Show. Why? Because your mother told you not to. Turn the freaking volume up, you monkey.
Mahmoud, can we go hijacking? What? Oh. What? I'm gonna fly some planes into a couple buildings in Manhattan. I'm Osama, run tell Obama, I'm your fucking uncle. I walk into an airplane like Roman Salah. This will be a bumpy ride, put your seatbelt on. I got C4 bomb tucked into my undies. The pilot says,
Damn, should have rode my donkey.
it's about to get crazy. When it's time to pray, strap grenade to a baby. Allah save me. Happy Ramadama ding dong, everyone. Let me show you what plane flying lessons gave me. Okay, now turn left. I said turn left.
For everything else, there's MasterCard.
Maybe we just got off on the wrong foot. Let's start over. Hi, we're gonna die. Here's a plastic bag for cover, bro. Hope you're in the mood for 72 virgin. I don't mean dudes that get your computer working. I'll explain it in a way that you can understand. Bakalaka samba rapa ahmadaka durkistan. Hope you're planning on hearing about great insurance offers, cause this plane's about to crash into some health insurance offers. You heard of One Direction? I'm in Al-Qaeda direction. My name is Zain Hussein. I flew a plane on 9/11. Yes, I may have let them planes go too far. I meant to get them back to Yemen for a new car. I'm the coolest guy every year at TerrorCon. All the terrorists are like,
Oh, he got the telephone.
I'm gonna drive a cab. Only got 20 bombs in my pocket. I'm Osama. Sorry for the drama. Where should I drop you off at? Thank you. I'm gonna drop some bags at the marathon up in Boston.
Too soon.
Shit, I blew my balls off. What you know about explosives? explosive turban on your noggin. Who you know been getting more hate than Bin Laden? This nigga will fuck your kid and kidnap your parents. One man's terrorists, another man's errand. I'm a bad man, bitches. I'm from Palestine, which is in Afghanistan. I blew up Pakistan with a gas can. Come and find me, everybody. I'm right here. I didn't go seek champion 12 years. I'm selling you Slurpees at 7-Eleven up in Dearborn, chilling with Saddam and his motherfuckers. I lead the Syrian rebellion, motherfucker. I'm in New York on a welfare, motherfucker. They be like, you must pay for 9/11. I'm like, bro, can I pay you in Trident layers? I give you free chili gift card and a bootleg Iron Man 3 and an Angry Birds t-shirt. I call that a gift from me to your nation. I call that full 9/11 compensation. Now we're squared up, and the Kardashians have always worked for me. I just want to get that cleared up. Anyone you see with a turban is working for me. Will we ever see Middle East peace? Nigga, please. There'll always be 1 or 2 jihads at least. Watch me spit the flow, bro. Here we go. I got backhand like Macklemore. What? A bitch walk up and I smack a whore. I'm gonna pop some caps. Homie got dynamite in my jacket. I'm Osama. Get ready for the summer. Shit's about to blow up. I wear the baddest robes. I chill with badass bros like David Co, Al-Assad and Camel Joe. I wear the baddest bombs. Damn right. I kill America. Come on. I win the marathon. Taylor Swift has camel toe. I'm gonna fly some planes into a couple buildings in Manhattan. I'm Osama. Run tell Obama. Let me fly Air Force One. Oops. Thank you. First, I need to thank Jesus. Without him, there could be no 9/11. I'd like to thank my flying instructor, Barack Obama. Sorry, hummus in my throat. Jihad Express for the last-minute job. The Saudi family, Paula Abdul, Selena Gomez, and the rest of Hamas. Thank you to my wife. There is too many of them to name. And thank you, R. Kelly, who made me believe I could fly. Thank you. Oh, and the fans. Thank you to the fans.
American by birth and Southern by the grace of God means that everything I do it right. New York and California, you can go and have your fun, but down here I got a list of what I like. Eating tater tots and pussy, sucking Mountain Dew and tip. Kick my grandpa in his nutsack, then I suck my boss's dick. Fuck my cousin in her asshole before I finished on her tits. Then I shoot my neighbor's cat, I love that redneck shit. You can make your jokes at us and giggle all you want, but my friends and me, man, we don't give a lick. You can read this, then the bitch fell off. That's a sticker on her back, sure, but it's also a tattoo inked on my dick. Taking pictures of my mama while she's trying to take a shit. Then I'm throwing rocks at cripples and I laugh when they get hit. Pull my pecker out at Walmart, then I pop my sister's zip. Checking off my neighbor's dog, I love that redneck shit. People think we're crazy, man, they think we're all insane. Take a visit and I swear you'll never leave. You can stay at Grandma's house, she'll cook you up some country ham, and after dinner you can nibble on her beef. Meet a biddy at the swap meet, then I fuck her for a bit. Shove a dildo up my asshole just to see if it can fit. Buy a bunch of nudie magazines, the ones that show the clips. Then I tell my brother's butt I love their redneck shit. Redneck shit.
Hi, this is Sharon Buckless. I am the dominatrix Selena Krause from the upcoming Scorpion Girl, and I am happy to be on the Kevin Hawley Show.
like a beast mode coming on a homicide. You talking shit, try to take me for a ride. I'm not a bad guy, but I'm the fucking Phil. Finger on the trigger with my hands upon a steer. Letting out a bullet, is this going booyah? It's stuck in my hood, so what you gonna do now? Being the hunted one is no fun. Here I come, son, yo, I think you better run. Better run more and move a little faster. Second of thought, and I'm coming to blast you with my sawed-off shotgun. Hand on the palm, left hand on the 40. Pump it on the blood, pump my shotgun. Suck it and jump. La 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 la.
Like a stiff blow, getting with your program. Ain't taking lip from you, him, or no man. Mastermind maniac in the madness. So, how they wanna pass the sentence? Or because some suckers tried to play me on the trigger, they missed. So all them suckers here stomp rude and crude like a pit bull. Get to the point you silly called a hit bull. Now I'm heading up the river with a boat and no paddle, and I'm heading out beat down. I'm heading up the river with a boat and no cooler, and I'm heading out beat down.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Kevin Holly Show. No, we're here. We're live. Oh, wait. Let's turn it down a little bit. Turn it down, Stan. Oh, my God. There we are. We're live. What's up, man? That was an amazing... That was an amazing conversation. Whoa, what? Sorry. Row. Oh, my God, dude. That was the coolest interview ever, man. With the survivor of that boat incident, capsized 12 miles off the coast, man. Family left at Durney Key. Wow, what a story!
Seriously, we're gonna start a row Venmo.
Row Venmo, man. We got to get this guy. So there is a GoFundMe for Giovanni and his family to help them with their expenses from that shipwreck. I mean, there's a ton of expenses, I'm sure. So we throw a couple of bucks. We'll put that in the chat and we'll put that on our Facebook page, and you guys can. Throw a couple of bucks towards Gio and his family. I don't see why not. I think it's fine. I think it's good.
I would like to do a little pandering for the show, Kevin. So
please do.
Anyone that's listening, if you have ideas for the show or content, thoughts for the show, reach out to Kevin, because I don't want to talk to you, but reach out to Kevin and let him know, and we will implement them. I promise you. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Facebook's blowing up. What's going on?
We have
Who we got?
Schwartz.
Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you, Gio.
Just the Parisian.
Smoke check. That's my boy Steve.
Brian
That's a
Sevilla.
American hero. Smoke check.
Brian Seville.
We're gonna get back on Brian Seville.
I like this guy.
I do too. He's on point with his comments.
He's interactive.
He's funny.
Half the time he knows what he's talking about. I think he's drunk.
He's calling us out.
Are you drunk, Brian? Brian, are you drunk? Brian.
Dry Brian.
I ain't been drying here.
He's been drying out ever since he got shipwrecked. Oh!
He's the one who was in the cooler. He was him.
There's just goat kebabs in that cooler. We had some chicken. We had some grunts. We had some cheese. We had some goat kebabs.
So if I was stranded in the ocean with a cooler, there's one thing. So if you could have one thing in a cooler when you're stranded in the ocean, what would it be?
Good question.
Amberly Madden. Welcome, Amberly Madden.
I would say the one item I would like to have in the cooler would have to be Cuban cigars. I love a good Cuban cigar, and I would love to just puff.
Because water...
Yeah, hold it above the water and smoke that Cuban cigar, a good one, a real one,
I love your confidence.
Thank you. Yeah,
that you're going to be saved quick enough for your arm to still be holding that fucking Cuban cigar.
Yep, still be smoking that cigar. What about you?
Radio.
A radio. Well, you want to be depressed listening to like Drew Garabo or something? I'm just kidding. I don't get depressed when I watch Drew Garabo.
No, I would listen to this show to feel better about mine.
Bunch of D's nuts jokes.
No, because music. First of all, music over the water. The sound of music over the water is insane. It's incredible.
So a couple of Bluetooth speakers and a cell phone.
I have more than just a couple teeth these days, Kevin, so fuck off.
That's true. Oh, you could like put your teeth on the cell phone and get a stronger signal. I don't know.
Oh, well.
I'm just saying,
But I'm serious about that, though. Like, I'm either going to get saved in time to survive or not. I don't think 2 ounces of ham are going to save me.
What I would do is I would take your teeth out and I would put wrap the hammer on them and then tie my shoelace to it like a fishing pole and try and catch a dolphin. Not the dolphin that you pet.
I'll catch a tooth fairy.
Not the dolphin that you wax, but the dolphin like the tuna, like a dolphin, the mahi dolphin.
The dolphin that you wax?
Yeah, you wax your dolphin.
I don't understand.
You wax your dolphin. Waxing your dolphin because it looks like and you're waxing it, a nice fresh coat of wax on it.
That was lamer than a whole show of liver. But see, I'm not kidding you with that. Like, if I was stranded somewhere.
You're just saying that because you love music, but the fact of the matter is
no,
that you'd probably want a rack of ribs or something.
Music can take you away from and kind of make you forget the problems you're having.
Let's be honest.
Like Smoke on the Water. That'd be a great fucking song.
It's my Cuban. So let's be real for a moment though. What would we really need to have in that cooler? Bottles of water.
You didn't say need.
What would you want?
You're surrounded by water.
No, the water you can drink though.
You can't drink salt water? Have you ever drank salt water?
You can.
That shit sucks.
If you have fresh water, listen. If you have fresh water and that's it, you can drink a little bit of salt water just for the minerals in it. But you have to have a freshwater supply on top of it. You can't just drink seawater. You'll die.
Brian says the Kevin Holly Show will have you sucking salt water faster than...
See, that's why I like the guy. It's Facebook famous right now.
You're surrounded by food.
You are the food surrounded by predators.
What do you mean? How?
You're the food. You're the food source. You're the lowest on the food chain.
Wound or a sword,
dude, you're done. You're going to get open wounds floating out there.
How?
The sun's going to bake your lips, your skin. You're going to start bleeding and have sores, and eventually you're going to leak. And then that leaking is going to attract the sharks, and then you're going to get eaten.
So here's the thing is, why wouldn't you, with your boat, why wouldn't you go under the boat into the open area above the water?
If you watch the video, it was bobbing uncontrollably and violently in the seas. So it's like whoopah, whoopah, whoopah. You can't just hang out under there. It's going to bash you in the head. And
Brian said kebab, kebab, kebab,
kebab, kebab, kebab, kebab, kebab, go kebab.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine being stranded out there, dude. Like, have you ever been nervous in the water before about anything?
Bro, I've had one of the most scariest, if not the most scariest experiences of my life. Of my life.
You realize that you don't have to say most if you're saying scariest, but go ahead.
When I worked on the dolphin boat. Dolphin Cruise! Come join us for the boat ride!
Wax your dolphin here!
When I was on that boat as a narrator, a naturalist, right? We went out one day to Anclote Island, which is only about 5 miles offshore, okay? And a squall came. We had 40 people on the boat, and it was basically a pontoon boat, like a fiberglass pontoon boat, hold 40 people.
I thought it was a chick from a tribe.
It had a hard top on it that caught wind all the time, and we had vinyl windows that would zipper down, And it was kind of a rainy day, so we had the windows down, And the people were on the island. The boat was beached on the island, and we would keep the motors on just at idle to keep the boat straight. And it had a ramp that went down. Well, this squall came through, and the seas went to like 6-8 feet, and they were crashing over the boat while we were, on the island. And the throttle cable broke on one of the engines, so it was hard to keep it straight on the island. And he's laying on the horn. The Captain Jason was like, meep, 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 meep. And I'm like, come back. And everyone's running back, and the wind was so powerful. And it was pushing the boat sideways onto the beach, and it almost caught enough wind to flip the boat over. A big 45-foot catamaran with people inside of it.
How
almost
far
got
from the
crushed.
beach were you?
We were on the beach. We were 5 miles offshore at Anclote Island on the south part of the island.
Oh, shit.
It's more like 4 miles offshore, whatever. But, dude, it was so scary. And the captain was like trying to work the throttle, and it was just loose, and it wasn't doing anything. Like a gas pedal in your car that just like flops around and doesn't go anywhere. And so we had no control of the boat anymore. And the wind was pushing us sideways onto the island and about to flip us over and crush everybody inside of it. And Captain Jason was looking at me, and he was mouthing these words, "We're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked," like that. And I was like, oh my God. And now I got this panic, And so we started unzipping the windows, and the wind blew the windows, and they're flapping all around and hitting people, and there was women and children. Me and a couple of, I believe they were Cuban or Puerto Rican dads.
Which were you, the woman or the child?
Yeah, well, we all just kind of held the windows down so they wouldn't hit people, and we just hunkered it out. Lasted a few minutes, and then we had to limp back with one engine in violent storm conditions. And I got back on the microphone and I was like, ladies and gentlemen, just grab your seats. Everything's okay. We're just going to go back slowly because of the weather conditions. And they didn't realize that we were going back slowly because we were limping with one motor, dude. It was the scariest thing ever. I thought we were all going to die. I really did. I thought we were going to die. I thought we were going to flip over and get crushed and die.
How long were you a narrator for this job?
I was on that job for a little over a year. I did about 340 trips. They were 2-hour trips at a time. We did about 5 a day, sometimes 3 a day, depending on the weather, what day it was.
Like, did the inner Kevin Holly ever bust out when you're out there?
All the time. That's why I am who I am. That job, working that boat.
And if you look to your right, ladies and gentlemen, you'll see feces from a dolphin.
No, I would say things like, you're going to find a lot of big shells on this island because, we just had some storms during the week. So now's a great time to go do some shelling. And when you come back, we'll compare shells and I'll let you know what shells that you got and we'll be able to identify them. It'll be a lot of fun for the kids. And Captain Jason's actually got a really nice cockle shell collection. Jason, do you want to tell us about your conch shells? How big is your conch? Things like that. It was constantly just like making jokes like that.
Did you get more positive interaction than?
Oh, you should see my TripAdvisor.
Oh my God, we paid a bunch of money to do this story.
5 stars. 5 stars every time, dude, on TripAdvisor. We had more 5-star ratings on TripAdvisor than any other
Could you delete the other ones?
No. But what's funny is that Rio, the owner of the boat, he still calls me on accident sometimes because the guy that does their website and all their like PR stuff, his name's also Kevin. So in his phone, he accidentally calls me and he'd be like, "Hey, Kevin, man, we got a bad review. What do we do about this?" And I'll be like, "Well, maybe you should suck my dick first, man." And he'd be like, "What?" I'm like, "You're calling the wrong Kevin. I haven't worked for you in 3 years, dude. Leave me alone."
Did you ever say to someone on there, like, "You look like you could find a good conch"?
Dude, all the time. It was stuff like that all the time.
So listen, Kevin, we're not both going to do it. You're going to do it, though.
Okay.
We have a bit idea that we're going to play with for a little while.
Okay.
And it's, instead of having, what would you guys do before the rap battle or rap whatever? What the fuck was it?
Oh, there was a few different ones, but we did like the rap recap and we did finish my rap.
What we've decided was we're going to pick rap songs and you're going to read the rap song like a poem.
Okay.
Right?
Now, do I get to play the music in the background?
Not over you, no.
Okay.
So the song I've chosen for you this week was...
What is it?
Brass Monkey.
Brass Monkey. Okay.
So you have to read Brass Monkey like a poem.
Okay. I got this. You ready? Can I play the music or no?
Yeah. Can't sing it. You gotta read it.
Okay. I got this. Brass monkey, that funky monkey. Brass monkey junkie, that funky monkey. Hey, brass, got this dance that's more than real. Drink brass monkey, here's how you feel. You put your left leg down, your right leg up. You tilt your head back. Let's finish the cup, Stan. MCA with the bottle, D rocks the can. Kev Dog with the mic in my hand. It's a little too fast for me, Stan, to read it as poetry.
You're supposed to just have the lyrics in front of you and read them.
Oh, I don't have that. I have it here, though.
This is where Mike's way better than you.
That funky monkey.
Brass monkey.
Chunky.
That monkey. Place, even on the ocean.
I thought I was supposed to do this, man.
Sorry.
Wow. Come on, y'all. It's time to get nice. Going by the Glockers, getting kind of funky. Me and the cooler, we're drinking brass monkey. I'm done with this. I don't like this.
In the cooler, we're drinking brass monkey.
I do. That's what I do. I drink it out of a cooler. Whenever I'm just hanging out at the beach, floating around, you know? Oh. Okay. Anyway.
Everybody says, yeah, I do that with Tone and laugh and laugh. Okay, so next week, this was a dry run, unlike the first accident that Gio had.
Oh gosh,
that was
not a dry run.
No,
it was a wet market. You had some ham. It's like a whole pig. What? It's a bay of pigs.
Where they parked it?
It's a bay of pigs, man. There was. What? It's a wet market full of.
When they talk around the cooler, it's the water cooler.
What are you talking about around the cooler? I get that. I see what you did there, Stan.
So, all right, next week.
It is what they say.
We're going to do this like...
You be Junior, I'll be Gio.
Junior.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Hey, man, we've been around this cooler for like 3 hours, man. It seems like every time we have a shift where we get a break, you know, we're sitting around this cooler just talking. And, well, I don't know about this.
ESA, I'm just trying to wait for someone to save me from this conversation.
I think you got it backwards, though, because I think Junior's the one that I got to call him that because that's how
you can't say junior and me not speak Spanish.
Fuck. I speak a little bit of Spanish. Oh, by the way,
look, man.
I forgot to play this for
Jose
him.
Consueco.
No, Stan. I can't believe I forgot to play
No,
this.
Stan. I've heard that a lot in my life.
I forgot to play this for him because...
So my cooler. There were tacos made of ham.
Do you remember... Oh, God. Do you remember when...
Some dickhead named Stan.
Do you remember when we were talking to him?
Do you remember when?
And there was something that Stan told me before the interview that he wanted to tell Gio, but he wanted to say it in Spanish. I have it right here.
Stan desea que naufraga con hombres latinos ansome todos los días.
Stan desea que naufragara con hombres latinos handsome todos los días.
Fuck yeah, I nailed it!
Stan desea que naufragara con hombres latinos handsome todos los días.
Translation.
Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
Why did you not play that for Gio? What is wrong with you?
Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
Ryan.
Stan desea que naufragara con hombres latinos handsome todos los días. Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
How did you not play that?
I totally forgot.
Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
This is why I need your content. I would not have forgotten. Kind of like I didn't forget that Brian wanted to talk about you being
naufragara con hombres latinos handsome todos los días.
Gio says, Junior is not Mexican. Junior.
Why do you gotta, don't disparage our friend?
Yeah, Gio.
Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
You're a dick. Relájate, Kevin. Relájate. You're such a douche.
Patos.
Look, what's to say? People also ask, what does pato mean in Puerto Rico?
It means duck. That means that you walk like a duck.
Right.
Because you're duck-like.
Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
Gio, listen. When we said tune in, we meant next week. Jesus Christ.
Stan desea que naufragara con hombres latinos handsome todos los días.
And I don't think it's funny.
Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
I wish some dude in a boat would fucking save me right now. I can tell you that.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, my God. So next week we have a new sponsor. Phillips Fellatio Farm.
Phillips. I'm like, fuck yeah!
Filbert's Fellatio Farm. Next week's new sponsor. We'll talk about that.
Oh, Filbert's Fellatio Farm. Yeah, I'm still in the works with negotiating the contract with them, but Filbert's Fellatio Farm.
It's local.
I think they're in, dude.
Yeah, they're definitely in, dude. Yeah, they got they got cut goose. Cuck ducks.
They have discount cards?
Oh, yeah, they do. They got, what was it, deep sleep sheep?
Deep sleep sheep? Dude, for all of your needs. Like, whatever you're into.
It's a heavy petting zoo. It's going to be fantastic. They have...
asses?
Jackasses? Jackhole asses?
Right.
The deep throat goats?
If bovine are what you have in mind, they have it.
Stan wishes he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
Dude, whether you want to milk it or tip it, there's cows for you there.
It's time to get off the teat, podcast boy.
Really? Oh, biscuits.
It's almost time to go home. I know. It is what it is, though, Stan. What a great show.
Gio, stop.
What?
Thank you for coming back and listening to us be dicks at the end of this show.
Oh, I love that guy. I really do.
Please don't judge Kevin based on his
what
translations. My translation is this, sir. 2S, a great motherfucker. So
yeah. Well said. Well put.
I'm serious.
No, what a great guy. Like I said 3 times now, it'll be my 3rd time saying it. It's
way better than the guy that saved him.
It's well, I mean, he's a hero. All 3 of those guys, 4 of those guys. One of them is a local captain, by the way. We'll get into that another day.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, dude, it's like we lost him and we found him and we don't even know him. It was so cool to hear him talk. Like, that's the guy that almost died out there with his bud. You know what I mean?
Dude, he could give cooler tours.
Cooler tour. Rhyme's good.
Like, you pay to go out there with a buddy.
Oh, they drop
hang
you
on a cooler for a little while, and then
they come back and fit. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
That's what I'm here for, Holmes.
What? Just call me Holmes.
I'm a terrible co-host, but I have ideas.
Okay, wow.
Dude, and we could do it like a bachelor party where a hot chick pops out of the cake.
Out of the cooler.
When they open the cooler upside down, she just pops into the fucking water.
Oh man, but she's dead. Sorry. Come back, Stan. Come back. It was jokes, man. Oh.
So thanks for tuning in, Gio.
People say I'm not funny. I just floored Stan, you know?
And I don't fake it for you, bro, because I'm only laughing because I'm drunk, Brian.
But he's not, though. He's been drinking icy, whatever the hell that is.
It's icy hot.
Is that a cooler?
Yeah, it's so hot. It's cool.
It's a cooler. Hold it up. You got your own portable cooler. Is that a Yeti? Anyway, thank you.
I took this cup to a biker party this weekend.
I bet you did.
It was the biggest hit at the fucking... I love your cup. These are bikers.
And you're like, hold my jock.
And I'm like... Oh,
with like bicyclists, like
hang on to it and
Starkey Park
in the ocean?
Starkey Park trailer bicyclists, or
Stan wishes. Oh, that could be a new bit. Stan wishes
he was shipwrecked with handsome Latino men every day.
All right, listen, David Mcabee, thank you for calling into the show. Check out the movie For the Love of Jesse coming up right now. Actually, it's on Amazon. It's everywhere. Also, our friend Gio that was shipwrecked and saved. Very cool phone call. One of the best we've had in a long time. Stan, thank you for being a part of the show tonight.
Thank you for letting me come here.
I love you guys. Thank you everybody in the chat.
Me insult you guys.
Thank you for Brian Seville's input. I loved it.
Thank Brian Seville for being a dick.
And we're out. We'll see you again next Wednesday night.
You.
We'll have the guitar battle next Wednesday.
Kevin's getting tired. It's time to end the show. He really freaking blew. It's end of the Kevin Holly Show.
I'd like to thank you for listening to the Kevin Holly Show. I hope you've had as much fun as we have bringing it to you. It's really been a pleasure, and be sure and get us again next week.
Okay, bye-bye.